Hey! I'm like so confused as where to look now. Hi everybody, we're the Nintendo Power Couple.
Yes.
I'm Felia.
And I am Danny. What is going on, everybody? Happy New Year!
Happy New Year!
So right off the bat, you can see we made a few changes. We redid the room, fixed our camera angles up.
It's all plushies all the time.
All plushies all the time.
Other than our King of Red Lions, everything behind us is now plushies.
Yes.
And believe it or not, we still have more plushies.
Yeah, there's a tub out there.
That couldn't make it into the display just because we ran out of space.
We have our mic right here, so our mic is now visible because our camera is a little lower.
Yes. I totally went to look up where we usually have the camera and got so confused. It's right there.
and no more looking like we looked at our last year's footage. And,
thank you guys!
And yes, Felia has new hair.
Cut it all off, guys.
That was yesterday, right?
That I went to get the haircut?
Or the day before? Day before yesterday. Yeah, day before yesterday.
Yes.
Couple changes.
Thank you guys for all the love. I really appreciate it. I have a big nose, so I was a little concerned. Our kids in the future are going to be doomed because we both are very hairy.
Toucans. That's what they're going to be.
Hairy and have big noses. Anyway, I was a little worried that the short hair wouldn't work because I have a big nose, but I'm glad you guys like it.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
So today we're going to be playing, I looked up too. Today we're going to be playing Fitness Boxing, provided by Nintendo of America on the Nintendo Switch.
Thank you, Nintendo.
Perfect game to play for those New Year's resolutions. Has our chat been good with their New Year's resolutions? I don't know if I even have.
What was your New Year's resolution? Did we even talk about this?
No, I think I was to play more games. But real quick, I see Andy just resubscribed with a tier 2 sub. Thank you so much, Andy.
You're
you were awesome. And Lee, thank you, Lee. Lee just subscribed with Twitch Prime. Thank you, Lee.
So much, Lee. We missed you guys so much. Where do we even start?
Well, Happy New Year, everybody, and Merry Christmas. And we hope everybody had a great holiday.
We've been gone for a little while, but we've been spending some time with family, which was much needed.
And then we got sick.
And then we both got sick. We were going to try to come back a week earlier, but then we both got really sick. I'm still not totally over it, and I think you still have it a little bit too. But
we're gonna work it out today.
So it goes. It's the winter. I'm sure everybody is
Look
sick.
at this. Look, Dom and Boo Ghost both subscribed. Thank you guys.
Thank you, Dom.
You guys are all so awesome. Yeah, so it's been a crazy holiday break for us, and we missed you guys. We could not wait to come back and do this right away.
We were jealous. You guys were like hanging out together without us.
Yes.
But we were so glad to see you guys keeping the community going and checking out each other's streams and stuff. That's what makes this the best. So I'm glad to see you guys hanging out together. Now,
we're going to be doing something kind of new today, too. For Fitness Boxing, we're going to try to do a live review. So it's something new we're going to try to do on this channel. So I know people missed our reviews. So what we want to do is we want to review games live. We played it enough off stream. We have our thoughts on it. We're going to show you guys all the features of Fitness Boxing, give you guys our pros and cons, open up to you guys for a Q&A if you guys have any questions about the game that we can answer, and then we're going to showcase the game in a routine today. So
what we're going to do first is showcase the game by like going through all the features and showing you what we have found so far.
There's still more for us to figure out, too.
So save your questions until the Q&A section because we might be talking about some of the questions that you have as we go on.
Our awesome chat. I see Chicago, Firelight, Ray, Andy,
guys,
Rex, D-Way, Ryan, Lee. You guys are all awesome.
Thank you guys for being here.
Yes, and thank you guys for not forgetting about us. That was we had the one fear. Yes. We were like, what if we stream and there's crickets?
And nobody
and we're like,
back.
Everybody, we took off for 3 weeks and we just disappeared. Like, everybody forgot.
Thank you guys for coming back and being so amazing. We missed you.
Yes, we missed you guys so much.
So I know a big cliffhanger, too, before we get into the game. A big cliffhanger that we left off last year, and we had to adjust our stream schedule around it as well, too, is that we were working on a present. So
we could talk about
for
the present.
Christmas, we don't have a copy of it because we gave the present to the recipient.
My mom.
But basically what it was Danny's mom, when they were little, wrote a story.
In 1994.
Wrote a children's book, and she wanted to get it like published and stuff. And she tried back in the day, I guess, when you like used to mail stuff out.
Well, I can tell you, she sent it to publishers and stuff, and she did like the poor man's version of copyright, where you mail it to yourself and don't open the envelope.
Rex is cracking me up. We would never forget you, Andy and Felicia. You guys, we missed you so much.
You guys are awesome. And Chicago, thank you for subscribing, resubscribing with Prime.
Thank you so much.
So what we did was we decided to make her book for her. It would have been when 94 is, what was it, 24 years later after she wrote it.
And she's talked about it like a couple years ago. She was talking to me about it and like what kind of art she wanted to do in it and everything. So on the sneak, we were trying to create this book for her.
Yeah. Illustrated it. We put It's a story about for kids. It's a children's story about a clothesline, and Felia had the idea of putting me and my little brother in it as kids. So we drew like versions of me and my little brother. We drew my mom was a character in the book. My dad was in the end of the book.
I think her initial idea for the book was it wasn't as personal. Like she just had the idea for the kids book, but what we decided to do was add like basically her family into it. So the whole in doing the illustrations, we made it about their family. So it had like baby little Danny in it,
my little
and
brother
his little
Mikey,
brother in it, and then his dad in it, and his mom in it. So it was really, really sweet, and
fully did all the illustrations, like from ground up, every page. We were on the computer, on Photoshop, drawing by hand. We had the little tablet that we were drawing with. It was a lot of work.
She loved it.
Yeah, she loved it.
All the hard work. Thank you guys for understanding with her schedule. All the hard work was totally worth it. She
cried. My mom cried when she read the book. She couldn't.
Yes, she did.
She cried. Yes, because she couldn't. It was 24 years. I said it was crazy because when she wrote the book, let's see, 86 and 94. I was like 8 years old when she wrote the book. So to write a book when your son is 8, and then when he's later.
Was that an audio blip?
That was there's an audio cut on that. Many years later, that same son illustrates the book with his wife. It must have been a crazy thing for her. We were saying that it was like us. If we had wrote a book right now, then 24 years from now, we have a child in the future
that makes the book,
goes through with it. So we were really, she was blown away.
So we took some creative liberties and stuff because we couldn't talk to her about
she was completely surprised
what to do and what direction to go in. So we kind of, from the information we knew, did the best that we could do, and we printed out, got it printed, did the whole thing, got her legit a book.
Yeah, it was a full on
and then kind of gave it to her, and if she wanted, she could make adjustments, and then we'll help her. If she decides to get it published, we can help her do that part as well. But she loved it.
Well, that's what's crazy. Nowadays with things with Amazon and stuff, she can self-publish. And if she self-publishes the book, then it's a better shot now than 1994, like we said, when you're just hard mailing things in the mail to people.
Yeah.
So we give her the information. Hopefully, I'm hoping that she goes through with it and figures out a way to self-publish with it. Now she has a prototype. Yeah,
and she has other ideas too. Raibuka, happy cough birthday. She has other ideas for books as well. So hopefully, this will get the fire. The artistic inspiration back, and she'll be inspired to do some more of it.
I like Rex, the Nintendo Publishing Company. We could still be the NPC. I like that.
Well, funny enough, you talk about Nintendo Publishing Company. I do have some ideas for Nintendo-related books that maybe I should just try to make and then see if I could present it to somebody.
Put it out there.
Yeah.
So that was our big thing we were working on. It took a lot of time, but we appreciate you guys, your understanding.
Thank you.
And then we gave her that book, and then we went to go visit your family. We got to see our little nephew.
Fun, see my family.
Ellis, our little nephew Ellis, which was awesome.
They might actually be watching right now.
So, hey Ellis, if you're watching.
Hi guys. He might be sleeping.
Oh, that's right, yeah.
But yes, it was so nice seeing my family.
And then we came back.
They live kind of far away now, so we don't get to see them as often, but it was really nice. And, of course, playing the Switch got everybody together.
We played 1-2 Switch, Smash, Mario Kart. Yeah,
the funniest part was my mom actually was kicking butt on 1-2 Switch with the Samurai game. So it was a lot of fun. So again, Nintendo brings everybody together, which we love.
I think it's funny because I think 1-2 Switch almost gets forgotten about as a game because it's just kind of like a tech it's just a sample of what it. Yeah, like we really don't play because there's so many other games to play. But like when we brought it over, it was the easiest game to play with your family because it was such an easy game to pick up and play. It was quick bursts. We were milking cows. We did the sword fighting, the quick draw. Like it was really funny. So like with a family, especially like how your mom doesn't really play video games, your mom was into it.
I remember she used to like try to play Mario, even like Super Mario World Mario, but could never really like get into it. But at least with like a game like 1-2 Switch, it's so easy, especially for like around the holidays when you have family that doesn't really game that often, but it's so easy to just pick up and play, and then everybody gets to be silly and have fun together, and that's what it's all about.
I see real quick, I see Malice was saying, as for being an author, the passion comes from sheer moments and bursts of inspiration, as well as the patience for those to wait for those bursts and articulate words properly, unlike I'm doing right now for the audience.
Stumbled on articulate.
I stumbled on the word I stumbled on the phrase articulate words properly.
Yeah.
Boom. So that's very true. I see Rex says Ray's mother kept winning 1-2 Switch when we visited her family too.
She hustled you guys.
Lee wants a donation goal set up so that I could change my hair too. I might go. I'll do the afro all the way out.
I would love for you to do the afro, like legit,
afro it.
And then we'll get like the creams, and so it'll get a little bit like curly.
Yes.
We should do it, guys. Let's do it. Let's do a goal for that.
I see Flame Beacon asked about the Resident Evil 2 one-shot demo over the break. I did last night.
I am just like the worst with scary stuff. So like literally the other night we were about to watch the old Pet Cemetery, and I got scared of the intro with the words, and
so
I'm
we
like,
shut it off. I watched it by myself later.
I can't do this.
But that
but you tried it.
I played it last night, and it was I think it took me like 23 minutes to beat it, and it was incredible. Like I grew up. My parents got us the PlayStation. My brother and I were in school, and back in elementary school, we used to be able to come home from school for lunch. And we came home one day from school, and my dad had set up the PlayStation with Resident Evil sitting on top of it. So when we had no idea we were even getting it, so we came in, we're like, oh my, and then we had to go back to school after that. That was the hardest thing to leave.
How can you? I see Flame Beacon real quick. So after midnight, Felia one-shot demo scare stream.
I think you gotta play it.
We should do that.
D-Way, thank you, D-Way. Thank you, just subscribe to the Tier 1 sub. Thank you.
Thank you so much, D-Way.
Look at all the badges. I see badges in our chat now. There's 3-month badges going on.
Fancy.
You guys are awesome. I just looked up again, too.
I know, I keep going to look up there, but we're right here now.
So I played the Resident Evil demo, and I actually found it really terrifying. Like, because I played in the dark by myself last night, and I just, like, I had chills the whole time. The zombies open up doors, like they go through the doors now, so like you could run away from a zombie, and then all of a sudden, next thing you know, the door opens up and they follow you, like it. And when you shoot zombies, they really blow apart where you shoot them. So it's like it felt like the most realistic way to put you into a zombie game. And as a fan of Resident Evil 2, one of my favorite Resident Evil games, that they completely like threw the story up on its head, so that when you expect certain things to be in certain places, it's not anymore. So it's still for people who are fans of the old game.
You can't like anticipate what's gonna happen.
No, it's completely new. So
I saw before a second ago. Andy said that we have the same spirit. He actually doesn't like horror stuff. Finally, maybe this year you'll understand to be on the same side with me with the whole Marshall fiasco.
Yeah,
and we'll be good.
That's your personal horror movie.
And we'll be good.
Well, it was funny because we didn't watch Pet Sematary, then you went to bed and I couldn't sleep, so I was like, well, I'll watch it by myself. And then I watched it till like 2 or 3 in the morning, and I'm like, oh, that was actually pretty creepy. Like, that was a good movie, but I don't think you would really like it, because I think that you wouldn't sleep.
Just the intro with the creepy like music, and then the slow panning, and like it was too much. I couldn't do the intro.
I love Andy's all the Marshalls we see.
Oh my gosh, no, don't let it start. We're starting a good new year, guys. No more Marshalls.
And it's Andrew814 has just followed us. Thank you for following us. It's Andrew814. What is going on? Welcome. So I think we've caught up a little bit. We'll still
catch up more. If you guys have any other questions and things that we didn't cover, just let us know in chat. But I think we covered all the break stuff. So, real quick, as you'll see, we do have a couple new setup stuff. You'll see like new graphics, and we're going to update some more of the graphics as well. But one of the new things, probably the biggest change that we're going to make in 2019, is our schedule.
Oh, yes.
So we're going to actually pull back a little bit, and we're going to adjust our schedule to Monday, Wednesday, Friday at 8:30 p.m. Eastern. And we're going to take a little break on Tuesday and Thursday. And what we're thinking with taking that little break from streaming is that we're hopefully going to be able to have a little bit more time to work on more creative stuff.
Yes, that's what we miss a lot.
Because we really, really, like, you guys who have been with us from being on YouTube and like knowing all the kinds of content we like to create with the animations and the like toy showcases and all the creative stuff, random creative amazing Nintendo stuff that we like doing. We haven't had time for it, and we're hoping with pulling back on the schedule a little bit, we'll be able to put some time into these things, because we have a couple great ideas for definitely more creative stuff, but more time intensive stuff, and hopefully we'll be able to work on those things and roll them out as the year goes on as well.
Yeah.
So I hope you guys will join us Monday, Wednesday, Friday at 8:30 p.m. Eastern.
So we have this week, today's Fitness Boxing. Wednesday will be New Super Mario Brothers U Deluxe, which again Nintendo provided for us, so thank you. And then Friday we'll be doing Sheltered, which is a survival game from Team 17. So that's going to be this week. And then next week we have a Horizon game to play, and then we're going to try to figure out, you know, some games with you guys. Maybe we miss you guys, so maybe Mario Kart 8 Deluxe.
Definitely.
So I see Steve's here. Steven, welcome. He says, I just want to say,
hi, Steven.
You started your new semester. Looking forward to it. And you're going to try to watch more streams as much as you can. And do we think there's going to be a new Nintendo Direct soon? I'm so up in the air on that.
I kind of don't think it's going to be this month.
I'm thinking February.
But I'm hoping when we get it, I'm hoping we get some Animal Crossing news. That's what my
What if Marshall's the one that like tells you what it is? Marshall comes out and is like, Animal Crossing Marshall Edition, like Ultra Deluxe Marshall U.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know about that.
Yeah.
I'll still take it because it's Animal Crossing, but I don't know about that.
I think, like, because Nintendo made some really big announcements this month.
Andy,
so
thank you so much. You said he can't stop staring at my hair.
That's good.
You like it? Thank you.
She was so nervous to get it cut. I'm like, just go do it. Like,
yeah,
you know, it's...
I almost chickened out. I was like literally about to walk out the door to go to get it cut, and I'm like, I don't know about this, and you were like pushing me out the door.
I literally held her, turned her around, and slowly ushered her to the door. Was like, bye, go enjoy your haircut.
Yeah, I had a lot of nerve up until it was time to do it, and then I was trying to chicken out, but you made me do it, so thank you.
Like Animal Crossing Marshall
Horror
Horror
Edition.
Edition.
Over here.
Oh, I'm looking at our chat. And thank you for the bits, Andrew. Andrew, look at so much is going on. Steven, thank you so much. He said your hair looks amazing.
Thank you so much. You guys are so sweet. I really appreciate it.
So I think Nintendo was giving out a lot of information this month. They were dropping, like, Yoshi's Crafted World was coming out at the end of March. Like, that just kind of came out of nowhere.
Which is way sooner than I thought it would be.
Yeah. So I think that, you know, those are things that I thought would have been at a Direct. If there was going to be a Direct in January, they would have announced it. Like, because what's the difference of announcing that a week ago versus a week from now? Like, it's still coming out in March.
Unless they have a lot of stuff to cover.
Unless they have a lot of stuff to cover, which it could be.
Anyway,
Shadow Knight, what's going on? And Topher, thank you for subscribing, Topher.
Thank you for subscribing, Topher. I think let's jump into the game and we'll show you guys some of the features. And then we'll take your questions, and then we'll do a routine and show you guys.
And Rex
all about
resub.
the game.
Thank you so much, Rex.
Thank you for subbing.
You guys are awesome.
I see some awesome badges in our chat.
I'll throw some hype up for you guys.
NBC hype.
And Go Rider just subscribed to Twitch Prime. Thank you so
Go
much.
Rider. Happy New Year, you guys.
Go Rider also got a Switch over the break. So he will be
Yes.
joining us in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe races, which I cannot wait.
And maybe this will convince you guys to get Fitness Boxing as well.
Yes, we'll go. We're gonna show you guys. I'm gonna go over now.
Without spoiling it too much, I kind of like it.
And Flame Beacon, thank you for the bits. So here's our new graphic.
Thank you for the bits.
We're gonna be above now, so we're no longer blocking stuff.
So we'll point downward from now on.
So Fitness Boxing is, I think it's $59.99. Let me just look that up real quick.
That's a good question.
That's a good question.
Nintendo provided it for us, so we actually didn't look up the price.
Yeah, let me look real quick.
So we'll let you know really quickly. And thank you again, Nintendo. We really appreciate it.
It's $49.99.
Okay, cool.
So $50. So yes, Andy, yep, absolutely right. $49.99. So
and this is so weird because this is my file. So I'm gonna be going through the menus, and you guys know I'm not great with menus, but this game I could do it.
So when you first start out, they're gonna have you put in your weight and your measurements.
So I'll show you real quick in my data. Oh boy, you guys are gonna see my measurements and my weight. Uncool. But let's show you anyway.
And the one thing interesting about this game is that it also uses real songs. It's like
so,
no lyrics though, but it is like real actual hits.
Yeah. So you'll see a big gap in my week, and that's basically because I got so sick. I wanted to work out, but I couldn't. It was rough. So so this is my graph, and if and when you do it every day, you'll see progress as you go on and see how many calories you're burning and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And you can also, so when the game first starts up, you go through like a 5-minute intro, and they do a small routine with you, and then they set up all your information. So this also has your calendar, and as you can see, as you go through the week, you'll punch in where you worked out, and there's also really cool unlockables that you can get the more you work out.
Yeah.
So
if you're familiar with the Wii Fit series, this kind of is going to look familiar to you,
yes.
Especially with the greens and whites as well. So
now Flame Beacon, now where's the Wii Fit balance board?
Oh, and that's true. There is a demo of this. Thank you so much. Flame Beacon said there's a demo of it, so that's true. There's a demo on the eShop, so you guys can try. We are actually gonna, after we kind of give you guys our verdict on the game, we're gonna do a routine. We're gonna go through the actual half an hour,
30-minute routine, which is usually what I think we're gonna try to stick with.
Yeah.
And do it together every day.
And you guys could actually do it with us if you want to, because we're gonna have, since the big screen below us is gonna have all the instructions on when to punch and when to do the uppercuts and all the different moves.
You don't even need the game.
You could just watch our stream and literally do it with us
while you're listening, and you can like run and get some workout outfits.
Yes.
Go get dressed in your workout out. Get a good support bra on.
Yes.
And,
mine's on, so we
and let's do the workout together.
Yeah.
After we do our little intro, we'll do a full 30-minute routine. So you'll see how much it actually does help you work out. So real quick, when you're doing the beginning part of it, where they set you up, you'll actually have to input your height and your weight. You'll see mine on the side right there, but what we noticed is it's in metric units.
And you can't change it from what we've seen. Like you can't. So when you and you have to put your information in when you first start it up.
That's good. It kind of hides like how heavy I am.
So you have to do your calculations, which is one of the cons for us that we'll talk about.
So when I'm gonna do height, there's no actual option. Like on the bottom, you'll see there's no options for selecting being able to do it in inches. And the same thing with weight. Unfortunately, it's a little bit of an inconvenience because you have to we basically got our phone out and did the calculation so we can input it, which is a little inconvenience. We wish that was that you had the option to switch. Get it?
Yeah.
But unfortunately you can't. And you can set a pin, but I didn't set one.
Well, you could set a pin to actually lock off your information. So when on this screen right now where it says enter data, graph, and calendar, there'd be a little key symbol next to it. You have to put your pin in every time you want to check out your stats. Which I guess is that if you want to protect from other family members,
yeah.
I guess if you don't want your family members to see how much you weigh or what your workout routines are, or what your progress is, you can lock it off. So if you do want to keep it kind of personal,
and another
you can.
Pro to this game for us is the mobility. So the fact that you'd be able to take it out and maybe play with friends. Maybe you want to hide that from your friends. I don't know. Maybe
true.
not. I'm showing you guys. You could literally do the math if you really.
Real quick, Shadow Knight, thank you so much for resubscribing. I see Topher gave us some bits. Thank you, Topher. And Gamsa21, thank you so much for following us.
Thank you guys so much.
Welcome to our fitness day.
Yes, we're gonna get healthy in 2019.
So these are the songs that you have unlocked so far, and there's a couple other ones that we have to unlock. The more you play, the more it unlocks.
Exactly. So what you'll see is if I click it, it's just basically the instrumentals. There's no, there's really good popular music, but it's only instrumentals. Which, when we're doing the routine, you'll see it comes in pretty handy.
And you can also change the speed of the song. So if you want the song to be even faster, like kind of get like a remix thing going, you can do that as well.
So let me show you, before we go into the actual workout, let me show you the other features.
The instructor.
Really quick, you can do some other setting stuff just so you take a look at that. Nothing major.
Well, if you go back to that real quick, you could decide whether you want your instructor to be mirrored, because your instructor will be beneath us in the whole time, like on this thing. You could actually decide if she's mirroring you or not. You could change their voice to English, or if you don't want to speak in a different language, you can change it.
All right, that's
very cool.
Pretty awesome.
And there's camera movements.
Maybe we'll learn how to speak Japanese.
Yes.
And what's really cool, one of the things I love about this game is the fact that there's so many options for your instructor. So you'll see when we go into here, there's multiple instructors to begin with.
The faces you see, the pictures, are what the original instructors look like, and you could actually customize them. So Felia had Lynn before, but Lynn's skin color
is different.
Is different.
I changed her, so she looks a little bit more like me.
You could change everything around, so it's very cool, the customization on it.
And you'll see, I did the same thing for Sophie, and I think Laura looks pretty much like me as well. And I really like...
Rex Bernardo is ripped.
Hey, good to see you again.
Really like that there's different body types as well. Like when you're looking at the instructors, obviously these people are all fit, but it kind of gives me hope, like, okay, when I get my stuff together, that's what I'm gonna look like.
What's Evan look like? Is Evan as buff as... go to Bernardo? Yeah, Bernardo is
different body type.
Bernardo is like... kind of what I look like under the onesie, I think. I think Bernardo would be kind of like if I was in a game.
Exactly
identical.
What you look like.
Identical.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But what's cool, since I haven't changed any options on Martina, what's cool is they all have different voices.
Hey, good to see you again.
They have sort of like a different personality.
All right, time to work out.
And what's cool is you can change a lot. So you can go in and change outfits. I don't think I unlocked anything for her yet. Yeah,
the outfits are hidden behind unlockables too as you work out. And they unlock for certain characters. So we've earned pants and clothes for some other instructors.
You know what? Let me do this. Ooh, I went too far out. Let me just adjust Evan, because I think I unlocked some stuff for Evan.
I like that. Bernardo seems like an unattainable goal for Ryan, yeah. I don't know if you can get that body from fitness boxing, but unless you can, I don't know.
You better start trying.
Yeah.
I don't know if I can either, but I'll try. Change outfit. Okay, so I think I unlocked some stuff for Evan, so I'll just show you guys. Yeah. So you can change up the outfit. Check out his cool new shorts. Give him new shoes and stuff.
And if you go down to the skin real quick.
So this is my favorite part, is the fact that you can change the hair and the skin and the eye color. So if you wanted him to look more like NPC Danny, you can do that. Get a little caramel tones going in there. See, so if, you know, whatever your skin tone, whatever your hair color, you can make adjustments. So you have an instructor that kind of, at least for me, it makes me feel a little more connected to the game. Having someone that looks kind of like me makes me feel like, okay, maybe one day I could have a body like that.
Yeah.
I don't know. It helps me. So that's our NPC Danny right there, right? Let's see, lighter eyes. You have pretty light eyes, right?
Yeah, there you go.
That one?
Yeah,
or that one?
Brown.
Okay. So there we go. That's NPC Danny.
There you go.
Pretty great.
Okay, so let's see.
I unlock any sunglasses? No. Okay.
So let's see if we can. Like, he looks all shocked. He's like, I'm in a video game.
Look at my cool new outfit.
Okay, so
yeah.
So can I see real quick?
Of course.
Oh, you have them on.
I have them on.
No, if you want to just
try.
So I wanted to show.
I just want to show you guys all the stuff that you can unlock and how much stuff actually comes with it. So the more you play, the more you unlock things specific to each instructor. So you'll see when the achievement comes up with the fact that you've unlocked outfits, it'll tell you like who it's for.
Yes.
So you actually have to play quite a lot to unlock everything.
Now, you could change your fitness goal. There's fitness goals you can decide. So, like on the side there, you can decide whether you want, you know, a cardio, strength and cardio, maintenance, which is, it says your workouts will be light with a focus on maintaining fitness. Strength and cardio will focus on building strength and cardio ability, which I think Bernardo probably did like 10 times a day. And then just straight up cardio. So like Felia had cardio set. You can do full body if you just want to work out just your calves. You can do just your calves.
A lot of hopping.
You can also decide whether or not you want to stretch. They could add the stretch videos before and after the routine to do a little stretching out. Yeah, full body. So you have the stretch on. And for workouts, they recommend 35 to 45 minutes. That's including the stretch, I believe.
For your daily workout, yeah.
Yeah. So, and then you can change your fitness goal.
And these are sort of like target times, sometimes based on the routine that they give you. It might be 35 and a half minutes or like 37 minutes, based on the routine you choose, based on what type of part of your body you're trying to focus on. Now
there's Joy-Con safety, which will kind of tell you how to use the wrist straps. Now I'm going to be using one wrist strap because I can't find my other one, so I'll be very careful, but Felia has her wrist straps on.
We will advise always use your wrist straps when playing this game, or any other game, because you want to protect your Switch and yourself.
Now you could actually go through here and pick out all the moves that they're going to show you, because it's kind of like Dance Dance Revolution meets fitness.
Right.
So you have to kind of time the moves at the exact time that they match up with the little square we'll show you in a second. And then these are the kind of the moves that you can do. And
I really love this setup because it's not like you're going through a whole like list of different types of features. You could just kind of like jump around and see what the moves, because if you look at the symbols that they give you, if you back out, if you look at the symbols, you could kind of figure out like what these moves mean. But if some of the more confusing ones like the duck and stuff, you don't really know what it means, you can come here and just quickly check it out without having to like go into this whole instruction, which is really helpful so that you can get back into it. That's one of the things that was kind of a pain in Wii Fit, was like the instructions were really long.
Yeah, it was.
And then like you try to get into the game, but you'd have to like wait for a big instruction part of it, for the tutorial part of it. But I love that this is all streamlined in this game. They go right to the workout.
Now what we're going to show you guys is that there's also two-player in this game, which is kind of a selling point for us. There's tandem, where we can both work at the same time on the same routine. Combo chain, this says work with the second player to string together as many punches as you can, so we're building a combo together. If I miss a punch and you get it right, I ruin our combo. So you have to work together with your partner. Or we're going to show you guys too a versus mode where you actually could fight each other. So you're throwing punches and ducking from each other without facing each other, facing the TV.
But you have your little two little avatar guys that's in there for you. Gaming is better together.
So, also, for those who only have one set of Joy-Con, as you see right here, you could actually go to the right and play with just where we share a Joy-Con. So in this mode, there would still be the, what you're going to see is there's going to be two kind of things for left and right punches for each of us. So for two players, there's four kind of vertical lines, and one is your left and one is your right. Which I know it's hard to explain that. We're going to show you guys. But with the two-player using this, you only have it in one hand. They still encourage you to punch with your other hand to keep the rhythm and movement going, but it's only going to register with one hand. So you still can do the full workout with the partner, sharing Joy-Con. So you don't need to get a second set of Joy-Con to actually play any of these. All three of these,
which is really great,
have the option. So I think, do you want to do it real quick? Do you want to just show off the verses before we go into...
Real quick, if you just go back to the other menu, just to mention for you guys. So basically what they do is every day they give you a generated, based on your goals, they give you a generated daily workout. Which is here. You don't have to do that workout every day. You can still register that you did the workout, like a different workout, and like you're going towards your goal, and your calorie burns and everything gets recorded, but they will generate one for you every day. That's your daily workout. You could choose to do it or not. A lot of times what we do is just go into the free training and play together. So yeah, those are your options.
You want to try versus real quick before we will do versus on our onesies before we... Because I know everybody's asking for gameplay, so I just want to show some gameplay before we kind of talk, like give our final touch about the game.
Yeah, we can go into the gameplay right now.
Yeah. You guys want to see us do the routine? We'll do some.
Should we go in?
All right. So I think let's do in our onesies. You want to try the verses real quick before we do our full routine?
The short thing.
So now
Can you come in?
I have my Joy-Con right here, so I could log into NPC Danny, putting the wrist strap on for safety. So we're gonna try to move the chairs.
Hopefully we have enough space here.
And then you get into a stance, and
we'll show you in the game.
So let's see.
Do you have a choice of music?
I think anything.
We unlocked this new one, so let's try that. Should we work out with Evan today?
Yeah, we'll work out with Evan today. Okay. So you can do press Y, right? You can change your options. We can actually change our backgrounds on them.
I really like, you can change this is for the jabbing. So you can change like what icons actually come up for your, to tell you what to do.
So if you want to have like steel, you could actually just see the steel if you want. I like the default because I kind of
like the default as well. Because it's bright and you can really like, your eyes can be drawn to it very quickly. So should we go in?
Yes.
Okay, let's begin.
So I'm going to be on the screen. I'm going to be the one. It's funny because the webcam mirrors it, but I am going to be here. So this will be me on your right side and Felia's on the left.
And this will be me, yeah. Even though we're going to have to look the opposite direction.
Cross on our thing. So there's jab straight. So you're going to have your jab, your quick jab, your straight.
Ryan just said it's time for sweatsies in our onesies.
Yes. Hooks. Uppercuts, and then you're going to have to, we actually have to duck, so you're going to actually duck when the blue one comes up. And it tells you, in the purple, tells you what you're actually be working out. So you have your arms, your chest, your backs, your butt, and then your legs. Your booty, so there's a little booty symbol for you.
Everybody wants booty gains.
So in this mode, yes, yeah, so that's how you would hold the Joy-Con.
So basically you're holding your Joy-Cons like that.
So they tell you the stance, you have to follow the stance.
Oh! I'm so backward right now.
And then I could block, just going like that. And we have a little health bar actually. Yeah? Yesterday we I think I missed.
I think we should just do the routine. This is hard just jumping into this.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You want to fight?
No, we should do the routine. I'm all confused.
I think I'm almost dead anyways. So this is not kind of what it's like.
Oh no! I'm all confused.
Duck? Oop. I keep missing the ducking one. I'm almost.
I don't know what that one is. I haven't seen that one before. Oh, I think I got you.
Felia beat my booty.
Good game, good game.
Good game.
Oh.
Ouch.
Should we just go into the routine, I think,
Yes,
right?
I think so. So that's kind of what it, I guess what it kind of looks like. That's the versus mode of it.
I think we should do our routine and then maybe try that again.
So we're going to do the half-an-hour routine right now. And I think if we were to do this in our onesies, I think we'd be crazy.
Yeah.
So we've actually planned.
We came prepared.
We are actually gonna do our no onesies, and we're gonna work out.
So we're gonna actually be able to move around.
Yes. So we're gonna pass out on stream with you guys today because we're gonna do the full
workout stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we should.
It does. I'll tell you, the fighting is a little more confusing because there is like the ducking and the punching. I mean, and the blocking.
Yeah, that's why I think this is too confusing in the beginning. We should do the first.
We'll show you guys the full routine. We're gonna go through a full body workout thing. It'll be half an hour.
Sliding out.
And if you guys want to join at home, you can. If you guys want to, as I see, eating chips, you guys can. Let me see if I could tilt up a little bit more towards us.
Show you guys. A proper demonstration. I think you just wanted to try to kick my butt, so.
Yes. Okay, so we'll.
You're going down, buddy.
Okay, so you guys ready?
So here it kind of breaks down for you your calories and how many punches you did. Unlocked a new song.
We got a new song.
Throw a punch for the stamp of the day. Boom.
Now, as you guys can see,
That's quick.
you can bring in a second player's profile. So my profile, it should be saying that on my Switch, like I'm playing Fitness Boxing 2, because, excuse me, in the top right, now we've got both of our icons.
Yeah.
So you can actually log in as your character.
Do you want to work out with Evan, or do you want to switch out? What do you think?
Switch out to the one that you have, your coach.
We'll go back to Lynn, because usually I work out with Lynn. So let's go back to Lynn.
So this is my workout routine. This is my Game Boy Color shirt. And you got your Princess Peach.
And I got my Princess Peach.
I see our viewers are eating chocolate in chairs and playing PlayStation. So
come on, guys, get up! Let's do this.
So we're gonna try and we're gonna show you guys. We did this last night too.
Get up! Let's work out together, so we're not the only ones.
Okay, you ready?
Okay, so let's do free training.
What looks good?
And tandem.
Mm-hmm.
Should we turn that up a little bit so we can hear it, or try it?
I think we should be okay.
Okay, it's.
Want me to turn it up?
It's better, as always with workouts, when you have a little music so you can get into the rhythm of it. Let's work out by goal. Should we stretch? We should stretch.
Okay, stretch.
Or no. You feel limber enough? You want to skip the stretch?
I think I feel limber. Okay. I think I'm good. I
will recommend always stretching before you work out. To spare you guys the stretch, we're just gonna go right into it, because it is basic. A couple basic moves that you're gonna do.
Just kind of like this.
But as always,
But I'm very tall.
But as always, you want to stretch before you work out so you don't cramp up and hurt your muscles and stuff like that. So we're gonna do full body.
I like stay seated. That's what I heard.
And
we'll do 30.
30 minutes. So you guys get ready, because it's about to get sweaty and sloppy, because it is actually very difficult.
So if you press Y, you could change the backgrounds, right?
Yep. So I really like the cosmic, and then you could do that one. Square ripple, illumination, fractals, circles. Recommended.
Cosmic sounds
Should we
good.
do cosmic?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And then again, here you can change your what your target's gonna look like. I'm gonna do basic because I really like how it looks.
I like Andy just said, is this inspired by the world's greatest game? Arms!
Arms!
We missed that so much, by the way.
So as you can see in the bottom, it tells you what your duration is and what your estimated calorie burn. And honestly, an estimated calorie burn of 269 calories for a 30-minute workout is really good. And what you'll see as we do this, and as with any workout, it's the more effort you put into it, the better it's going to be for yourself. The more you put in, the more you get out of it.
Well, right now, so this is only jabs and straights. So for this next chunk we're going to be doing, so it's going to be a lot less complicated than the verses we just showed you. This is kind of building up to it.
It's going to be a little confusing because we're on opposite sides because of the mirroring of the game. But,
yeah, I got to watch that way.
Yeah, we'll see how this goes. Forgive us if it's a little sloppy to begin with.
Okay, so here we go. So they tell you exactly how to stand.
You're supposed to be
comfortably.
So I'm going to stand behind you.
Wait, I'm backwards.
Get into your
on the
basic
camera.
stance. Step back and angle your
Okay,
body
angle.
to the right.
Yeah, we're
guys
standing the
can
right.
see it.
Yeah.
By your chin. Left hand in front
Okay,
of
they
your
want you to
face.
bop,
Move
which
forward
I'll
and
try to
backward
bop,
to the
but
rhythm.
it does.
One,
I always
two,
I have no
one, two.
rhythm.
I don't either.
Back. We'll move at this
Okay,
rhythm.
let me try. Okay, there we go.
You want to move
All
just a
right,
little bit
let's
to
do
you a little
straight.
bit? There you go. I
Get
know it's good.
Ready and
Oh,
straight.
So we
I
can
missed
try.
Good. Ready and
So it's kind of like Dance
With the
Dance
right.
Revolution. It's just got a little fitness involved
Ready
in
and
it.
left
And it does
step
get
by
more
your chin.
intense. This is going to kind of warm
Ready
you
and-
up
and you
to,
can practice
Now,
your
let's
moves
do
a little
jabs.
bit.
Ready and jab.
you know, if you
Nice
want to,
punch.
this is, you know,
Ready and keep your left hand straight.
yeah, yeah. Well, I'm not anticipating the sweating coming up because last night was rough.
It gets really, really intense.
Step. Ready and jab.
Oh. My timing is so bad.
Ready and breathe out when you punch.
Okay, I gotta do better.
Ready and
Okay.
ready and
It's also hard to talk on stream while
ready
doing
and
this.
jab.
So here's the combo part.
1, 2.
So as long as you do it, you know, if you get, you can either do perfects or okays. If you're a little off.
2, 3, 4, 5.
Oh, I missed it!
4 more. Let's
Four
go.
more.
Ready and jab. Jab. 1,
So this is, you know, good game for the New Year's resolutions out there.
Oh,
Okay, jab. Jab.
I'm
1,
so
2.
off.
Last one. 5 each one.
I think it's because we're on stream. I'm so off.
So we
Okay.
actually switch our...
Okay, I'm gonna get back.
While you're
Get
doing
into the
this.
game here.
Do it in
I
rhythm.
swear I'm usually better.
Boom, 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 boom.
Okay.
Alright, let's do straight.
Yeah, I gotta test that. She is.
Ready and straight. Looking
Okay.
good. Ready and punch straight with your left. Ready and
We were thinking about doing this in our onesies, and then we were like, Felia said we're crazy.
We did the routine
Now,
last
let's do
night,
jabs. Ready
and then we were so sweaty. We're like, there's no way.
ready
We're
and
not doing this
straight.
onesies.
Ready and
And I think it kind of helps that it's also music that's popular music. So if you do like the songs, a lot of the songs these are your songs.
jab.
Yeah.
Ready and jab. Jab.
So you can see
Ready and breathe out when you punch.
the more effort you put into
Ready
it,
and
the more effort and energy
ready and
you put behind the
next.
punches,
One, two. Ready and
the more
jab.
calories
Jab.
you're gonna burn.
Yeah.
Keep it
The more
rhythm.
you twist when you do a punch.
Boom, boom. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
And she does tell you, your trainers will tell you, kind of give you the clues.
Let's go. Ready and
Ah!
jab. Jab. 1, 2. Okay. Boom. 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 Okay, jab. Jab. 1, 2. Last one.
It's Dance Dance Revolution meets fitness.
Yeah.
Alright.
Okay, so that's the first part.
We getting there, you guys.
Like Ryan said, you definitely got the moves like my nephew Jagger. Okay, then she has her words of encouragement.
So I did miss a lot, but that's okay. What we really also like is that at the end, they show you both scores. So especially when you're playing two-player, you're playing against or with someone, you can kind of like gauge each other's scores, kind of compete a little bit.
That was
Oh,
Oh.
good job.
Chicago, were you following along? Were you guys following along? That
Oh,
would be
that's so
awesome.
great!
And I see Steven's asking what our favorite shirt is. They love our shirts. I'll have to bring it on stream next time. I have a Nintendo tech support shirt, like
Oh,
one
yeah.
from years ago. That's really that's probably my favorite Nintendo shirt.
And this one actually, it was like really long. It's much bigger. Like it's a really big size or something, but it was really long here, so I just tied the things because I really like it because it's hard to like find women's size peach stuff too. So I'm just gonna drink some water.
I like Firelight. You were holding on to Orion. That is awesome.
That's amazing.
And Blue Racer, yes, we actually really are going to be going through the whole routine.
So you
Hopefully.
guys, get up off your butts. Watch with us and let's do this. Even
Yep.
if you don't do the whole thing, let's do like half a routine. Try it out. You might actually like it. So yeah, you beat me on that one. Good job.
So, vengeance time.
Even though I'm salty.
Next exercise. That's also the sweat, I think.
It's a salty sweat.
So these are going to be jabs with hooks. So they're going to sprinkle in hooks, which sometimes it's hard for the hook for me to register.
Yeah.
But they want you to kind of go
and
like that.
also, I'm going to step away because you need some space for that.
Yeah, you get to watch us punch each other by accident on stream.
Also, I like that they do it sort of in chunks that's manageable. Like you saw, we just did like a 5-minute one. Or it might have been less. It might have been like 3 minutes. And then
Let's
they're
get
going to break it
started.
up again in something that's more manageable. There's breaks in between that you can drink some water, catch your breath a little bit, and go again.
Well, I see Steven's talking about the Wii Fit. I do miss Wii Fit, so this is a good
Yeah.
alternative right now. Because without a balance board
Alright,
too, so you can kind of
time
do
to
this wherever you
power
want. You can do this on the go.
Get into your basic
Okay.
stance.
And like we were
Step
saying,
back
it's
and
kind
angle
of
your
an
body
honor
to the
system.
Right
It's
hand by your
basically
chin.
like
Left hand in front of
registering
your face.
the punches
Move forward
in
and
the
backwards to
time
the
that you're
rhythm.
doing it. You can register
1, 2,
it
1,
and
2,
not actually be
front,
doing
back,
the right
front,
move.
back.
Yeah, sometimes
This
a
rhythm.
punch could also register as an uppercut if you do it the right way.
Alright,
So
twist
it's
left
kind
and
of,
hook,
you know,
go.
it's kind of honor system.
Ready and twist. Left
So-
hook.
I'll move
Like
over
you
just
did.
a little bit.
Okay, keep your elbow at 90
Okay,
degrees.
let's see.
Ready and swing your left hand wide.
But again, what you put
Ready
in
and
is what you're going to get out.
in time.
Yeah.
As hard as you're
Ready and
willing to work
twist,
on it
left hook.
is
Next
what
punch.
you're going to get out.
Okay, use your core when you twist.
They're
When you
talking-
get that switch body.
Ready and Rotate and return.
Well, it was funny because Felia's been talking about wanting a game that does fitness on the Switch, so then we were like, okay, this is perfect.
Twist.
I missed that one.
Ready and be sure to twist
I
your
keep
body.
getting okays.
Ready and twist.
Yeah, sometimes it's hard to get used to the timing, but
Focus on your core.
I think it's more important to do the moves than worry about the timing of the
Especially in the beginning.
yeah.
Ready and twist. Boom. Boom. Ready and twist. Straight.
Okay.
And she does give you pretty good
Ready
tips
and
about twisting your
one,
body
two. Ready and one.
and when to exhale. Make sure you're breathing.
Ready and throw this straight while your jab is coming back.
This is a look at 10
Ready
minutes.
And
Oh.
1, 2.
This is gonna be rough.
Ready and
So let's see if we can make it to the end of our stream.
ready and 1, 2. Left cut. Ready and boom, boom, boom. Ready and 1, 2.
This is good for like real life Smash Brothers too.
The combo.
Like that old commercial with the
Ready
mascots.
and 1, 2.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Imagine me and you.
Ready and
Yep.
right, left. Ready and 1, 2. Ready and blast straight. Ready and 1, 2. Straight.
And she'll tell you she's telling you cues on what she's adding to the exercises as well.
Boom, boom, boom. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Those are the combos.
To the rhythm. 8 more. Let's go.
8 more.
Ready and 1, 2. Straight. Ready and boom, 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 boom. Ready and 1, 2. Straight. Ready and throw each punch separately. 4 more. 1, 2.
When you exhale,
Ready and
I forgot that. I keep forgetting to exhale.
when you exhale, you actually contract
1, 2.
your abdomen,
Last one. Put the punches together.
so you get more of a workout in your muscles.
Yeah?
Alright, that's
Yeah.
good. Now try to control
Hey,
your breathing.
Andy's saying we're gonna be the next Rocky and Adonis Creed.
So you take a moment, you have breath, recenter.
lay down for a minute. Oh, we gotta turn around.
Now we'll switch. Right foot forward, left foot back.
And
Right
I've done
hand to
this
the front.
workout barefoot,
Do it in rhythm.
and I'm doing it right now in
1,
shoes.
2, 1, 2. Front,
And
back,
even though the
front,
shoes
back.
isn't
All right, twist
necessary,
right and
I
hook.
feel
Here
like I
we
have
go.
a better
Ready and twist.
um,
Right cut. Looking good.
footing, especially with the
Okay, keep your
bopping.
elbow at 90 degrees.
Yeah, the bopping works.
Ready and
I feel like it
your
feels
right
much
hand
better
down
in
when you punch.
shoes
Ready and
instead of our
Time.
cheap carpet.
ready and twist. Right cut.
Yeah,
Next punch.
the shoes do
Okay,
make
use
it
your core
different.
when you
Yeah.
twist. Ready and rotate.
Now you
and
can
return.
also see why it's really important to have the wrist straps on,
Yeah.
because you are punching towards your TV.
Ready and twist. Straight.
So we definitely recommend wearing those wrist straps.
Ready and be sure to twist your body. Ready and twist. Straight.
Whew.
Ready and focus on your core.
Woo!
Ready and twist.
8 minutes left. That's not even the end of the routine. That's just the end of this
Oh, I
part.
missed one.
Ready and twist. Straight.
So it's a little bit easier than the 2-player we showed you guys, because it's kind of walking you into the. It's like showing you guys the moves a little easier than just jumping into
Ready
it.
and throw this
Like we
straight
did in
while your
versus
jab is
mode.
coming back.
Yeah.
Ready and 1.
Versus mode is a little tricky
Ready and
because some of the moves
next.
you have to
Right
do
cuts.
them.
Ready and 1.
Like your form has to be a certain way
Ready and boom, boom.
for it to actually register.
Ready and 1.
And if you're new and sort of learning like we are,
Ready and the combo.
sometimes you end up missing like that.
Ready
I
and
did the move,
1, 2. Right
but it
cut.
didn't register it.
Ready and right, left.
That's called
right.
excuses.
Ready and 1, 2. Ready and blast straight. Ready and 1, 2.
See, I did it again and it didn't register it.
Did
I
you?
think I'm not lifting my arm high enough.
Boom, boom, boom. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Ooh.
To the rhythm. 8 more. Let's go. Ready and 1, 2.
And another thing,
Ready and boom, boom, boom.
when
boom.
doing any workout,
Ready and 1, 2. Straight.
oh, that was my bad. I pressed that button.
Like,
Ready and throw each punch separately.
Oh, I am definitely feeling the burn, you guys.
Ready
yeah,
and
it's starting
right, left.
a little sweaty. We're about halfway through the whole thing, I
Ready
think.
and 1, 2. Straight.
And then bopping back and forth does help
Punches together.
keep your heart rate going up.
All
And you're working your lower
Got
body
the rhythm.
as well as your upper body.
You're halfway
I see
done.
K02T and A Smith Wrestling have just followed.
Thank
Thank
you
you
for
guys for
following.
following. What's going
Make
on?
sure each punch lands
How
in
are
the
you?
center.
Welcome to our chat.
Let's switch one more time.
Today we're checking out
Left foot
Wii
forward, right foot
Wii
back.
Fitness Boxing for the Nintendo Switch, not for the Wii.
Do it in rhythm. 1, 2,
Okay.
1, 2, front, back, back. All right, right hooks, go. Ready and right hook.
Nice.
And another
Looking
thing you
good.
can keep doing
Ready
as
and
you do a
keep your
workout is
fist
if you
level
keep your
with
core
shoulders. Ready
tight,
and keep your fist
you
and
usually get
elbow
more
in
of a
line with
burn
your
as
shoulder.
well.
Ready and
Because no matter what you're doing, you're
now,
also
let's do
working on
jab.
your
Ready
core
and
strength.
jab. Ready and get right back into your stance.
I see
after punching.
A Smith Wrestling says he's sad because people make fun of his weight in real life.
Aw,
Ready
That
and
is horrible. That is.
people are the worst.
adding hooks. Okay, jab.
People really are the worst.
This is why I love animals
Ready and
and babies.
boom.
People are the worst, but
Right hook.
that's also part of why
Ready
we do
and
our show, so that you
next,
have a
left
safe
hook.
community
Okay, jab. Right
to
hook.
come
Oop.
Twist.
Wait, you're
Left
on.
spend time together and
Keep it
hang out
rhythm.
together. And everybody in our chat
Okay.
is
1,
amazing.
2, 3, 4.
Yes.
positive and supportive of each
To the
other.
rhythm. Next.
You guys help us out
Ready and
by being
jab.
like
Right
that
hook.
and being so amazing
Twist. Left
as
hook.
much
1, 2.
as you say that we help you.
Ready and boom. Boom.
Princess Becky, thank you so much for following us.
Thanks for following.
Next. Adding left
I
hook.
see you said you're working out
Ready
with
and
us. Awesome.
Oh, nice.
Twist. Left hook. 1,
Whew.
2. Left hook. Ready and
We're gonna catch up with everybody in I think 4 minutes and 48 seconds.
2, 3.
We'll check through chat.
Ready and jab. Hook. Twist. Hook.
This room's feeling hotter, isn't it?
It is.
Ready and
So right now we'd be dead if we did this in onesies, I think.
Yeah.
Okay.
blast. Straight. Ready and jab. Right hook. Twist. Left hook. 1, 2.
Oh, man.
Straight.
But with the
Visualize the
Farley's
punch
doing it
before you
too.
throw.
Thank you guys for
Here we go.
playing with us. Oh,
Ready and
I thought we were done.
twist. Left hook. 1, 2. Hook. Straight.
Well, for A Smith Wrestling,
8 more. Let's go.
that's crazy. And you know what? It doesn't. It never matters what other people think of you. When
Ready and
I was bullied in high school and middle
twist.
school,
Left hook.
Too.
I had people talk about the color of my skin. I'm Italian, but people,
Ready and
you know, would throw stuff at me on the school bus and call me names and stuff that I didn't know. I didn't know who they were.
ready
And, you know, I would cry and I'd be upset and full of anger. But then you realize in life, like,
ready and left.
you're amazing as who you are, you know? And
1, 2, 3, 4.
people are going to hate on you no matter what. We still get it, you know, but it's like, you just keep being you. That's the best thing you can do.
Last one. Driving
That's
one home.
usually what makes negative people most angry.
Yes.
When you keep being you
It's heating
and keep
up
being
now.
successful, being who you are.
Just a little bit more.
Nothing like
Try to
succeeding
focus during combos.
and just being yourself
Stay focused
that
until
makes
the end.
negative, mean
Now we'll
people
switch.
get angry.
Right foot forward, left foot
Yes.
back. Right hand to the
And
front.
as we did,
Do it in rhythm.
as
1,
you
2, 1, 2.
go
front,
on in
back,
life, you
front,
find your
back.
group of
All right,
people. You
left hooks,
find
go.
your,
Ready and left hook.
you find
Looking
your,
good.
what do you call it?
Ready and keep
Your
your fist
horde.
level with your shoulders.
Your,
Your clan.
Keep your
Yeah,
fist
your
and
community.
elbow in line
Your
with
community.
shoulder. Ready and
Just like we found our community.
Now, let's do jabs.
yeah.
We're
Ready
very
and
grateful for
jab.
everybody.
This is a no judging
Ready and
stream, a no
get
judging
right back into
environment.
a stance after
As you can
punching.
see, we're
Ready and
We wear onesies every single day. We're grown adults wearing onesies. So as far as caring what other people think,
adding hooks.
you just gotta have fun.
Left hook. Ready
and not pass out in 2 minutes and 18 seconds.
and we still have our haters,
Ready and jab.
Yes.
Left hook.
but
Ready and
I think being successful
next. Right hooks. Okay. Jab.
is enough
Left hook.
punishment.
Right hook. Keep in rhythm.
2 minutes till next break and we can catch up with everybody.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
So everybody who's doing this with us at home right now, how are you guys feeling about it?
Jab. Left hook.
Are you feeling the
Twist.
burn?
Right hook.
Are you feeling the sweat like we are right
I
now?
think the first exercise is very misleading because it's really short. This is like a 10-minute chunk of just straight up
Next. Adding right hooks.
exercising.
Jab. Left hook. right hook. 1, 2, right hook.
I
Ready and right.
really
left,
inaccurate.
Right. 1, 2, 3.
Right now, Felia is envisioning Marshall
Take that, you squirrel.
on the other end of those.
Ready and be
Take
sure
that,
to
Marshall.
twist your body.
That's
what
for,
you get.
for building
That's
on
what
your
you get.
property.
Ready and
For trying to steal my real estate.
twist right hook. 1, 2, hook. Straight.
One more minute, guys. We can make it.
Visualize
Keep
the hook
going.
Before you throw.
Whew.
Here we go. Ready and jab. Left hook.
Now, I don't really sweat. For me, I get overheated.
Straight.
Like in school, if I ever wanted to play any sports,
Let's go.
I would always like just get really hot and dizzy.
Time to pick it up.
I don't know
Are
what
you
the...
sweating now?
A little bit, not really, but I'm getting hot though. Like I'm feeling overheated.
1, 2.
You're sweating. I can see
I
the
am
sweat.
so
Ready
sweating.
and boom, boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom. Ready and jab. Hook.
Our water break is in 26 seconds, everybody.
1, 2, hook. Straight. Ready and right, left.
Whew.
Oh,
1, 2, 3, 4. 2 more. Jab.
Two more.
Left hook. Twist. Right hook. 1, 2, hook.
9 seconds, guys.
Last one. Drive each one home.
we did it, guys. We did
All
it.
right, that's
We
good.
did it.
Wow.
We did it, guys.
All right, that's good.
That is awesome,
We made it.
everybody.
That was the biggest chunk of the 30-minute workout. So get a drink of water. Lee, I'm worn out just watching. You're telling me. I'm like legit sweating right now, you guys.
Water time?
Definitely water time.
Oh, Princess Becky just hit your daily step goal.
That's
awesome.
fantastic.
That is awesome. Congratulations.
So you'll see, we'll go on to right after I take some water, the water break.
Oh, fantastic.
Boom. Nice.
As you can see, my accuracy is not great, but I have something to work on.
And these stars you guys see unlock things. So the stars we're earning unlock songs and outfits. So as you're getting 2, 3, 1, 2, or 3 stars, you're also going to be earning gear to use in your game.
Thank you so much, Shadow Knight. I'm so glad you guys love the hair. Maybe I'll have to keep it or go shorter. We'll see. But I'm liking
D-Way
it
says
so
he
far.
almost lost it at Take That Squirrel.
Take that, you squirrel.
And A. Smith Wrestling, you said you wish you could go back to doing your sports, but you're too out of shape at the moment. What sport do you like playing the most? If you don't mind me asking. And Steven, I see you just wanted to say that you're going to class. You really enjoyed this video. We hope you have a great night. Thank you for joining us.
Have a great night, Steven. It's so
Yes.
good to see you again. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Good luck with your class, and we'll see you on Wednesday.
Yes, hopefully yeah, exactly. Wednesday for Mario.
Yes.
For Mario U.
Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 8:30 p.m. Eastern.
So now Felia earned an outfit from Martina now.
Yes. And it kind of looks Splatoon themed, doesn't
Yeah,
it?
it does. It does kind of have a Splatoon look to it.
Pants
And
too.
That is
awesome.
definitely Splatoon themed pants.
Oh yeah, I can't get out of the routine to try it.
And a new male shoe.
Shoes. And I see A. Smith Wrestling. I used to be a pro wrestler.
Wow.
So if you've gotten out of shape, what I would say, because I am getting into shape myself now, we basically got married and I got real comfortable and started eating and being happy and just eating whatever I want all the time, like cheese doodles and nachos.
Nachos are good.
Nachos every night.
Need another water.
But what I would say is just start small. A little bit of effort every day adds up. And it's annoying in the day-to-day of it. If you need like support, follow us on Twitter. And you know, I'm always, you can actually follow me on Twitter as well. And I will try to be more active with you guys with the workouts as well. Last year we were doing it a bit, but if you guys are interested, maybe we can do a little bit of social media support for each other and do some workouts together every day to encourage each other. Cause
my controller back out, I guess. I walked inside.
Because having the support system and doing a little bit every day adds up over time. And don't be so hard on yourself. It takes time, but we can do it.
Yes, that's very true.
Time remaining 15 minutes. What? I felt like that was 15 minutes.
So now we're going to introduce hooks, which are the yellow icons. And the reason why we said like we keep this regular icons, because it's easy to see that now. When you have like wood or metal or any of the other things, it gets kind of confusing on which, like, you have to pay attention to the fist. Sorry, I'm out of breath. So I like seeing the colors because it's easier to see yellow, orange, and red than it is to have it all be steel and try to pick out the image. It's easier when you're just going quickly.
So there's like the jab. There's the other
jab, straight.
Straight, that's what it is. The
hook,
straight.
And then uppercut.
So that's your move right there. So shall we go in? We have 15 minutes left, guys.
We can
do this!
Okay. SC Smith Wrestling says that you also get made fun of with a tattoo on your arm because the Kingdom Hearts logo with Triforce in the middle, which sounds to me like the coolest tattoo.
Yeah.
I love Kingdom Hearts. Felia's never gotten to try Kingdom Hearts, but I love Kingdom Hearts. Yes.
Thank you, Andy, for putting in the Twitter information.
You guys rock. So you guys ready to get a little bit more, 15 more minutes of workout in?
So what's great is we had just had a big chunk, and now we're back to a 5-minute chunk. So it kind of like does it in bite sizes, where you can kind of like take a break in between, get some water. You're not going to overexert yourself. Take it at your own pace.
And you could also, oh, wrong arm. So as you guys can see, the two bars on each side of the screen is your left and your right arm. So if we were to be sharing a Joy-Con, it would still be showing you like jab and straight, but only one of them would register with your Joy-Con. So they still encourage you to do the exercise, even though one hand won't have a controller in it. So you still could do the exact, it'll be the workout will be identical to this, with just one Joy-Con instead of two. So you can share it with a partner or a friend and work out together if you guys would like. With one set of Joy-Con, which is really cool. I'm a little jealous of our viewers who are watching from the couch, because see, I did an uppercut, but it counted as a. So there is a little bit of a what do you call it? Not a buddy system. What do you call it? Honor system.
But the more effort you put in, the better it's going to be for you.
Yes.
My form.
Yes, if you cheat, you're only really cheating yourself, so.
Literally.
So it's a little less confusing than the two players that we showed off. That was my bad, jumping into two-player first before we...
I was wondering why you did that. And you'll see, as we're getting exhausted, our form is not as good.
Yes.
So you try to remind yourself to keep...
Lynn's crazy.
Girl! Lynn! You're crazy! Oh my gosh! I'm dying!
Is there no breaks?
Oh my gosh, Lynn!
Guys.
You're insane! You're insane, Lynn. Thank you guys for going through this with us. Those of you who are working out with us at home.
Now we'll switch. Right foot forward.
So when we finish up this workout, we'll go over our pros and cons and answer your questions, and we'll give you guys our verdict on the game, as long as we don't pass out in before that.
Which is kind of iffy at this point.
Yes.
Here we go. Ready and twist.
I will tell you, my arms are starting to hurt.
Yeah, you getting the workout in?
Yeah.
Ready and
I'm trying to put effort behind my punches,
ready and
so I get the best workout that I can.
uppercuts go. Ready and
Now again, we are doing a full body workout at 30 minutes. You can adjust based on what part of your body you'd like to focus on the most and the time you have. So if you only have 10 minutes, do a 10-minute workout if you want. You know, you can do a 10-minute workout on your calves if you wanted to. You know, whatever you can do in the time you have. And thanks to the Nintendo Switch, with it being portable, you can take this with you and work out anywhere you want. So if there's a place like at work you're able to do a workout or something on your lunch break, or you could actually take the workout with you. You don't have to carry around a Wii Fit balance board or anything. It's just
literally your Switch.
Just your Switch. Yeah, you can put it on handheld mode. Put the kickstand out, take your 2 Joy-Con, and start working out. And even have a friend at work if you wanted to.
Yeah, take it to school with you.
Ready and we'll keep doing this.
Take it to work with you.
Okay, 1, 2, right hook. 1, 2,
Woo,
right
Lynn.
hook. Make space. Ready and 1, 2, hook. 1, 2, hook. Let's switch to uppercuts.
Switch uppercuts.
Ready and 1, 2, right hook. 1, 2, right uppercut.
And she'll give you cues again on how to twist your body, when you should be breathing.
1, 2, hook. 1, 2, uppercut. Throw each punch separately. Ready and 1, 2, right hook. 1, 2, right uppercut. Keep the rhythm.
One more minute, guys.
Boom, boom. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
And again, you can also do the stretches before and after this. So if you do a full body workout with your daily goal and you do a stretch, you'll have stretching videos before and after to cool down from this.
Boom, boom. Okay, 1, 2, hook. 1, 2, uppercut. Okay, put your body into it. 8 more.
8 more?
1, 2, uppercut. Okay.
I wish you didn't say 8 more.
1, 2, 3. Okay, 1, 2, hook. 1, 2, uppercut. Okay, keep the movement cool. 4 more.
4 more, guys.
1, 2, uppercut. Okay, be sure to twist your body. Okay, 1, 2, hook. 1, 2, uppercut. Last one. Drive each one home.
Oh, we did it. We did it. We made it.
Woo.
Good job.
Good
Good
job.
job.
All right.
Good job, guys.
Good.
We made it. Woo. Go NPC, go. Thank you, Shadow Knight.
Whew.
I am legitimately so sweaty.
Whew.
Lee, I'm worn out. Are you doing it, Lee, or are you just sitting and watching? Chicago, Firelight, how's it going? How are you guys holding up?
Princess Becky, are you still working out too? Like, where's the towel guy, right? You need a third friend with you to give you guys towels and water.
So, as you can see, I do have some misses. Sometimes I do the movements and it doesn't register, but I'm still trying to figure out exactly where I put my arms to make sure that it registers. For me, even though I'm making some misses right now, I just started, there's some improvement space, and also I'm still sweating. I'm still breathing like crazy. I'm still getting a great workout.
Now we earned a new type of workout too, and Bernardo, which we've learned is a really jacked outfit.
It's gonna look fresh.
If I wore that from Bernardo, it would look like a pool cover on me. It would be just, because he is built.
How are you not, like, you're sweating a little bit, but...
A little bit.
My hairdo is gonna go like...
I think it's the last part, 9 whole minutes, guys. So it's just jabs and hooks.
Okay. Let's do it. I'm gonna have a little sip of water.
Let's get
Because
started.
I need it.
Whew.
Make
Fuzzy
sure
Smith
you're...
Wrestling asks, what part of Italy is my family from? I actually don't know. I should find that out.
Yeah.
I'm Italian, Portuguese, and Polish. And I should find out the exact... Like,
You
that's
should.
I should. I'm going to get back to you on that, actually.
We're in the home stretch, guys.
Get into
Let's
your
do
feet.
this.
That's a very good question.
Step back and angle your body to the right.
Angle your body to the right. I'm gonna try to keep
Right
form.
hand by your chin.
It's a little difficult.
Left hand in front of your
But we
face.
can do this.
Move forward and backward
Okay.
to the rhythm.
I'm literally like
1,
dripping in
2,
sweat, you guys.
1, 2,
This is-
So
front, back,
intense.
front,
This is it,
back.
guys.
We'll move at this rhythm.
Whew.
Thank you for working out with us.
All right,
Yes.
right hooks go. Ready and right
So far,
hook.
we haven't bumped into each other, which is good.
Ready and
As you
bring your
knock
wrist
me
wide
over.
from the outside. Ready and don't swing too far to the
Oh,
outside.
I'm going too far.
Ready and
Okay.
now let's do jabs. Ready and jab.
So we're
And
on our last 8 minutes.
Ready
We
and
can do this, guys.
And again, make sure you wear your wrist straps. I'm not wearing one on this arm because I can't find it.
ready
But
and
you have to wear your wrist straps just in case you do throw the controller at your TV. So it's highly recommended to put those wrist straps on.
throw this
We
right
always
while
wear
your
our
jabs
wrist straps.
come
It's
back.
just we couldn't
Ready and
find a second
1,
pair.
2.
Yes.
Usually we're taking turns, but
Ready and
what's awesome about this game is you can do it together.
Right hooks. Ready and 1, 2. Right hook.
Okay, I gotta figure out my form on
Keep
that
it
right
rhythm.
hook.
Yeah, mine didn't register.
Boom, boom. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah, I'm actually starting to feel sweat in my head now.
Let's go. Ready and 1, 2. Right hook. Ready and boom.
And you
boom.
hook, you twist your body,
Ready and 1, 2.
work on the core.
Ready and keep the movement full. 4 more.
4 more.
1, 2.
I'm complaining like at the end of the exercise. 4 more is not even.
Right. Right. Ready and 1, 2. Hook. Last one.
How is she not sweating?
CGI.
All right, that's good. Now we'll switch.
Okay, take a deep breath.
Try to stay balanced while you're
Bring it
doing
back
this.
down.
Do
Got
it in
this,
rhythm.
guys.
Lynn should be sweating right now. There's no way
All
Lynn's
right, left hooks
not
go.
sweating.
Ready and left hook. Looking good. Ready and swing your fist wide from the outside. Ready and don't swing too far to the outside. Ready and now let's do jabs.
Whew.
Ready and
And again, she
jab.
tells you
Nice punch.
kind of cues on what to do, so now we know we're doing the jabs. So,
Ready
It
and
cues you what's
get
coming
right back
next
into your stance after
when there's
punching.
changes.
Ready and next.
and again,
punches.
it's like, it is pretty much Dance Dance Revolution with fitness. So, it's Dance Dance Revolution and boxing
Throw this straight while your
in a
jabs
combination
coming
of
back. Ready and
the two.
1,
Got
2.
timing, keeping up with the rhythm,
Ready and
and also getting a workout in and
next.
sweating.
Left hooks. Ready and 1, 2. Left hook.
Man, my arms are hurting.
Keep in rhythm. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, 1, 2, 3.
All I see is okays, okays now. It's like, that's how you can tell we're getting to the end of it. All the okays and misses.
Ready and 1, 2.
Yeah, we're
Left
getting
hook. Ready and
tired.
boom,
Yeah.
boom. Ready and
We
1.
were testing this out last night. We did the exact same thing, and it was a workout.
4 more. 1, 2.
Oh my god, I'm so sloppy now.
Ready and right, left, left. Ready and 1, 2. Hook. Last one. All right, that's good.
5 more minutes, guys. We got this. Keep pumped.
Looking good. Exactly.
And
right.
Andy was doing it with us. Andy says he can't talk too much. It was too much. It's a lot.
For the right type of punch.
Good job, Andy.
And Princess Becky's heart rate is at 144.
Wow,
That is
awesome.
awesome.
Good job.
Do it
Thanks
in
for
rhythm.
joining us on this workout.
2, 1,
Yes,
2.
thank you guys.
Back, front, back.
As you can see, if you're watching us in the box,
Ready
we're
and
not perfect,
1, 2.
No.
but it's a matter of
Ready and
the effort that you are willing to put into it.
ready and 1, 2.
I'll tell you, it is actually a lot of fun.
Ready and
I actually enjoyed the Wii Fit.
right hooks. Ready
We
and
used the Wii Fit a lot when we first got it.
right hook.
So
Ready and boom.
it's nice to do another, like have another physical fitness game.
Ready and 1, 2.
But for us,
Ready and
this is kind of the coolest part of it, is doing it together.
Definitely, because I did the routine by
right
myself,
hook. Ready and left.
but when you're doing it with somebody,
Ready and
it feels like the time goes by faster.
ready and
You have a partner
next jab.
to kind of complain with.
Yep.
Right hook. Jab.
And also for competitiveness, you know, you and your significant other or your friend or your parents or anybody you have, your children, anybody you have could work out with you.
Last
Definitely.
jab.
There's also that competitive edge too to see
Oh, woo.
who scores better at the end.
Jab.
And it also helps motivate each other as you're doing it together versus doing this by yourself. You kind of see your partner working out and you try to keep up with each other. So it's a great tool.
Ready and
The co-op is kind of my favorite part and the selling point for me of the game.
Yeah, when I see you getting perfect, I'm like, ah.
Same here. If I look over and I'm like, oh,
ready.
I'm starting to slow down. So let
I'm
me.
definitely sloppy on this one, but I'm trying my best.
Ready and 1, 2. Right hook. Jab. Jab. Right hook.
3 minutes, guys.
Ready and boom.
3 minutes and 40. I rounded down.
Boom. 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 Ready and 1, 2.
Yeah, if we did this in onesies, we wouldn't be standing right now.
Jab. Jab. Right hook. Ready and throw each punch separately.
Whew.
Oh my gosh,
The combo.
I'm dying.
4 more. 1,
Oh, I missed that one.
I'm dying, but we got this.
Jab. Jab. Right hook. Ready and left. Right.
Oh,
Right. Left. Left. Right. Ready and 1, 2. Right hook.
And the tandem one, These pink bars you see, this is the combos right now. So these combos, you have to keep all the moves within that combo or else you break the combo. And this is when that in two-player combo mode, you're able to keep the combo going with your partner.
Just a little bit more.
Deep breath. We got this.
Focus during
Less than 3 minutes.
Stay focused
Take a deep breath.
until the end.
Let's
Now
do
we'll
this.
switch.
Let's do this.
Final stretch, guys, and then we can sit down and chat. I cannot wait to sit down.
Ooh, I can't wait to towel my face off.
I cannot wait to sit down and talk to you guys and drink a bottle of water.
All right, 1, 2, go. Ready and 1.
This is the last home stretch. Let's like
Ready
really
and
punch it.
each punch
Pretend it's
separate.
Marshall the squirrel, right?
Take
Ready and
that,
1,
Marshall.
2.
Right in the squirrel
Ready
face.
Next, left hooks. Ready and 1, 2.
For anybody who doesn't know, Marshall is the squirrel who stole Felia's real estate in Animal Crossing. And
He
from
will
New
forever
Leaf,
be paying for that.
Ready and focus on your core.
and as mayor, I was told to get rid of him, and I ended up befriending him.
Left hook.
Of
Ready
course.
and right,
So,
left. Left.
and Marshall has a special place in our streams now, because he's also the one that whenever we have technical difficulties, it's usually Marshall.
He's our mascot for when things go wrong.
Jab.
Yes.
1, 2.
Because he ruined my plan.
Left hook. Jab. Throw
Minute
each
and a
punch
half,
separately.
guys.
Ready and
Not rounding this time.
Put all your effort, all your energy
ready and
into the last
1,
bit.
2. Left hook. Jab. Jab. Left hook.
For me, the rhythm's the hardest part to keep used to, so I just kind of like, even if you don't have the rhythm, you just bop back and forth.
Here we go.
As long as you're, I guess, moving,
Ready
it's
and
good.
1, 2.
And the more you do it, the more accurate you'll become.
Jab. Jab.
A lot of times I found myself rushing through the moves,
8 more. Let's
but
go.
some of it you'll see is based
Ready,
on
stand.
timing, so you do have to take some
Time to
time in
pick it
between
up.
each move.
Ready and 1, 2. Left hook. Jab. Jab. Left
Like the
hook.
punches you'll see,
Ready and boom. Boom.
it's sort of timed out,
Boom.
your length of your
boom,
arms.
Boom. Ready and 1, 2.
Oops.
Woo!
Jab.
Less than a minute!
Left hook.
36
Ready
seconds.
and throw each punch separately. The combo.
30 seconds, guys.
4 more. 1, 2. Left hook. Jab. Jab. Left hook. Ready and right. Left. Left. Right.
Maybe we'll end with a
Right,
stretch.
left.
Yeah.
Ready and 1, 2. Left hook. Jab. Jab. Left hook. Last one. Drive each one home.
5
5
seconds.
Last one! We did it!
Yes.
We did it!
You are sweating.
Go team! I am
Yes.
sweating a lot.
All right, that's good.
A lot. I don't sweat a sparkle. We did it. I'm proud of you.
Proud of you.
I'm proud of you guys.
Yes.
We did it.
Whew. All right, so let's see our scores.
Your scores. You definitely beat me on that one.
Oh, fantastic.
Yeah. My accuracy was off, as it has been for the whole thing.
Whew.
But I'm working on it. We'll get there.
So we got a new song, new
Female
shoes. Whew.
And it's kind of nice. So estimated calorie burn. Whoa! You are killing the calorie burn. I have an estimated calorie burn of 276 and you have 312. That is crazy. Let me tell you, for a half an hour workout, when we were doing Wii Fit, it would take half an hour to get 100 calories in.
Yeah.
And that was like legitimately trying to calculate it so I could crunch my half an hour workout into being able to actually get at least 100 calories. So this is intense.
Thank you for the bits, Topher.
Thank you for the
That-
bits,
I think those are
Silver.
that you guys survived the workout bits. So we're gonna do a stretch real quick, just so we can stretch out before we sit down.
I hope I'm not too sweaty, but hopefully you can't see that. Hopefully it's not HD.
Yeah.
Begin stretching. Yeah, let's do a stretch. Good job,
MP,
everybody.
MP crushed it.
MPC crushed it. Good job, you
All right,
guys.
let's stretch it out.
So we're just gonna work out because that is very important after you work out is to
Don't
kind of do a
overdo
cool down. So we're gonna do that. Again, I was the one that rushed this, so we have to stretch before too. My bad.
That's okay. So it's a short 2.5 minute
All right,
stretch.
let's stretch
No
it out.
biggie.
First, gently rotate your shoulders in big circles.
So I'm gonna stand a
To
little
the
over
front,
here.
To the front.
To the back. Now move on to your back and shoulder blades.
Whew.
So you're focusing on feeling it in your back and
One
shoulder
more.
blades.
To the front. To the back.
Oh,
sorry.
sorry.
I see Ace Smith Wrestling
Alright,
today. He
that's
also did
good.
Shaun T, the intensity workout.
Oh,
Your
yes,
right
I love
hand in front to
Shaun T.
raise your arms.
Shaun T is very
Stretch your whole
intense.
body.
I used to
Move
do
slowly, left and right.
the T25 workouts with Shaun
Keep
T.
your shoulder blades
Actually,
back
the
while
last
you're moving.
workouts that we were doing that we really loved was Lift 4.
Part of the Beachbody exercises.
Part of Beachbody by Joel Freeman. If you're looking for a really good workout that's
All right, that's good.
adaptable
Put
to
your
real
left
life,
hand in
only
front
4
and
days.
Raise your arms. Stretch your whole
And
body.
it's all about lifting and,
Move slowly,
and hit
left and
cardio.
right.
So it's a great program. Right before Switch
Keep your
Fit came
shoulder
out,
blades
that's what
back
we
while
were
you're
both
moving.
doing.
Yes.
And we will continue to do it in conjunction with the Switch Fit for sure.
It's good cardio. Plus also, unlocking stuff.
All right,
The
that's
game
good.
part of it's always cool because you like you
Raise
said,
your
you
arms
almost
to
don't realize you're
shoulder
working
level.
out because you're trying to unlock
Round your back
everything.
and stretch your
Definitely.
arms forward.
Especially if you're playing with someone else. And I know
Broaden your
a lot of
chest while
times,
you
like-
pull your arms back.
if you have kids
To the
who
back.
are younger and they want to work out
the
with
front.
you, sometimes they might not know
Alright,
what they're
that's
doing, but
good.
they want to be there with you and work out with you.
Let's
This is
keep
kind of
going.
great because you can like
Drop
have
down
them
with your
work out
right
with
leg.
you, and even if it's not accurate,
Now lean
it feels
forward
like
at
fun
an
for
angle.
them. It feels like fun for you.
Put your heel
Oop,
down.
I need more space. So I definitely
stretch your
recommend
right
this
calf.
for someone who's looking to work out with their kids as well.
Yeah.
All right, that's
Again,
good.
we did the full body
Drop down
30
with your
minute,
left
which is
leg.
crazy. You can do
Now lean
less
forward at
time.
an angle.
You can
do more time.
You can do more
Put your
time.
heel
Depending
down.
on your fitness level, you want to ease into whatever you're doing.
Now stretch your
And
left
don't
calf.
like burn yourself out all on the first day and not be able to do it again the next day.
All right, that's good.
Take it easy.
Now let's warm up your wrists
This
and
is
ankles.
the warm up wrist and ankles is my scariest part because if you don't have the wrist straps on, you start flailing your arms. I'm afraid of throwing the Joy-Con.
So that was it. That's your stretch. Not a big deal at all.
Whew.
I would actually recommend doing more stretches.
I'm gonna sit because, like Ryan
We
said,
did it!
exercising is better together.
Exercising is better together. Sweating
Ooh, guys.
is better together. I don't know if you guys can see it right now, but I am literally like sweating.
My hair is wet.
Like legit sweat all over. Like my hair is dripping with sweat. That's gross, but I just want you guys to know it's a legit workout. Look at all
Yeah.
that sweat. Look at all that sparkle.
There you go.
It's real. That's right, malicious. Felia, I thought you sparkled, not sweat. Maybe
D-Way
both.
says you're exhausted. Yes, it is.
Whew.
It is exhausting.
I'm gonna like towel off. Whew.
So before we kind of go over like our final verdict and everything with the game, is there any questions you guys have about what you guys saw, about the workout, about the game? If there's any questions you guys have.
The sweat is real for sure.
Yes. Smith Rose says you have a Manfi plush. You love Manfi.
Aw.
Yes. We got.
We are addicted to plushies.
Yes.
You name it, I think we might have it. So if you guys have any questions about the game, those of you who worked out with us, and those of you who were just watching, if you have any questions, let us know. We'll try to answer them for you.
Chicago has a good question. Is there any workouts or just the boxing?
It's just
I think it's boxing. We could actually,
unlike-
if you want to check out the moves, we could see. I'll put it back on real quick.
Yeah, unlike
looks good?
the Wii Fit that had a whole range of workouts. This one is basically focused on boxing, but as you saw before, you can actually train different parts of your body. Whether you're working on full body or core or arms or legs, whatever. So these are basically the boxing moves.
And there's steps. There's going to be different moves you can do aside from just doing the punches and jabs.
And they'll explain it for you if you want to like actual. What's really cool is the instructor shows you what the move is, but if you really want to learn more about it, you can click on it and it'll tell you like a little bit more about it.
Lee says he didn't catch the workout routine. Can we do that again real quick?
Oh, Lee!
And Shadow Night, we actually do Beachbody. They do Beachbody on demand, so it's like kind of like Netflix has the Shaun T stuff on there. What's he do? T25, right?
T25.
We do Lift 4. It's kind of like a Netflix of exercise routines.
Yeah, and there's a whole bunch of different ones. The one I found that I like is the Beachbody one. The trainers are really nice.
They're personable and they respond to you on social media, which is really
what
cool.
They've been doing lately with their programs that I really like is they'll do a program which every day is a new workout. So like we're doing the Lift 4 workout in conjunction with the fitness boxing. So the Lift 4 is really great because it's 4 days of workouts and it's a mixture of lifting weights and high intensity interval cardio. And what's good is it's only 4 days, and for 2 months each workout is a new workout. So you're not gonna get bored. And they have like a group of people and everybody's incorporated, so it's really fun. If you do want to know more about the Beachbody workouts and Lift 4, let me know. I can give you all the info.
Princess Becky says that Turbo Fire from Beachbody, if you like this, we should try that out. And I see Smith Wrestling says your old wrestling workout was 250 push-ups, 250 squats, and 150 sit-ups every day. That is a workout. Wow.
That's intense.
Yes, and Flame Beacon asked about stamps. You can earn stamps. There's the calendars you see right now. The 14th has the stamp on it.
Calendar?
Yeah, we could take a look at the details of it.
So the calendar.
So you do kind of punch your stamp in every day. And they do have the presents are on there to show you what your goals would be. So like if you throw 3,000 punches, we're gonna unlock that. So. And
it's all incremental. So far it'll tell us. So far we have 1,081 punches
for today.
So as it adds up to get to 3,000, then we'll be able to unlock some more stuff.
And Leslie370, thank you for following us. Welcome to our stream.
Thanks for following.
We're a little out of breath from doing the 30 minutes. But as you said, there's more songs you can unlock as well.
And I see Shadow Knight was asking for the info on the Lift 4. I'll get you on social media, Shadow Knight. I'll send you all the info for Lift 4. It's a great program. I'd recommend it to anybody. And what we're going to do is we're going to alternate Lift 4 and fitness boxing so we can do it together.
So we could also earn our stuff in the game. Because for me, unlocking stuff is a good motivator to like unlocking songs, outfits, stamps, like just a collector in me always wants to like, you know, get everything. So being able to work out and then when you're done, you go, oh, I got new outfits and I got a stamp for the day. It's a nice way of like feeling accomplished. Yeah. But also playing a video game, but also getting fit.
Absolutely. And you see there's new songs that we've unlocked. What's really great is it's like fun poppy songs that we all know and love.
Oh, can you press the R button? You can change the speeds.
We'll do it fast.
So you can hear the song difference. Which I think the workout might be a little quicker too. I wonder if the workout reflects it. It has to reflect.
Does. We'll have to try it.
Whew.
So should we switch back to full screen, or do you guys have any other questions that we could is this a good replacement? I see Liz is asking, is this a good replacement for Wii Fit? I would say so.
Yeah.
Like we were saying before, it doesn't have
it's more boxing.
A wide range of moves. Like the Wii Fit had yoga, and it had some like push-up stuff and different parts of your body.
And mini games too. There was mini games in that.
And all the mini games. So
I'll take that for you.
Oh, thank you.
So it is more robust. Wii Fit was a more robust tool for exercising, but that also included having to have this giant balance board with you. This is more turn for people who want to kind of do this on the go and be able to kind of exercise wherever you want.
Yeah.
And it's kind of focused exactly on just the boxing part of it. So you're doing punches, jabs, uppercuts, ducking and weaving.
Literally all you need is your switch, because you're gonna, even if you're like, I was thinking this is gonna be great in the summertime for me to actually like go outside and do a workout like in the sun when it's finally summer and sunny again and warm. Put the switch down and you just have your Joy-Cons and that's your controllers. So it's really easy to carry it around. If you only have 10 minutes, you can do 10 minutes at work or whatever, or at school or whatever, wherever you can squeeze it in your schedule. It's really easy in that way. And what I really like even though it's totally focused on boxing, what I really like is they learned from the Wii Fit, and I feel like they, the setup, the platform, is a lot better. So
more streamlined. You kind of get to the exercises quicker, and it's a little
no
faster.
long tutorial. There's no setting up this whole thing that you have to listen to before you get to the workout. You get right in. They give you a quick instructional, and she'll keep giving you instructions as you go through, like form cues and stuff like that. So you keep getting the same amount of information, but you don't have to watch this whole tutorial thing in the beginning, which I really like. Because sometimes, when I was first learning it, I didn't even, really go and look for the moves. I just did it on the fly with the game. And I know a lot of people might probably do the same thing, because who wants to, watch a big tutorial? Yeah. Sometimes you just want to jump in and learn as you go.
For me, I like the co-op aspect of it. I think that's a cool thing that, especially working out is hard enough as it is. It's easier to lose your motivation when you're by yourself.
Yeah.
Because you're only kind of responsible for yourself. But when you're with a friend or a partner or anybody who takes that second Joy-Con with you, then you kind of have a buddy to work out with, and we're both sweating together.
Yeah.
Like you said, we're both complaining, oh my God, how much more left? You feel like you're in it with, with your friend or with your loved one.
We can both encourage each other to get through that last 5 minutes, because we're literally standing right next to each other and coaching each other through it, which is really nice.
You compare scores, and then next time you adjust. You're like, okay, I'm going to get you next time. If you want to be competitive about it, you could do it into a nice. Yes, which we could be competitive. Again, the fact that you could have 2 Joy-Con per person, or play co-op with one Joy-Con each split, so you don't need to get a second pair of Joy-Con to enjoy multiplayer, which I think is a big plus.
Yeah.
Like I said, when you guys saw what we were exercising with, there'll still be the same routine. You're doing lefts and rights, but only one controller, since you'll only have one Joy-Con, will be registering. So you still are encouraged to keep up with the beat, still throw your punches for your arm that you're not, using your Joy-Con with.
It'll show you the move, but you won't be able to register it because you don't have a Joy-Con in that hand.
I think you choose whether you're left or right-handed too. Yes. So I think you get to choose which hand you hold it in, so the game knows which one to register. So you'll be able to,
Princess Becky, are you on Fitbit? I don't have a Fitbit. I've always wondered if they work, so I haven't bought one because they're $100, I think, right? Maybe you can let me know, Princess Becky, if it is.
You should get one.
But I haven't taken the plunge to buy one because it's kind of expensive, and I don't know if they are accurate. So maybe you can let me know if they're accurate, because
yeah, exactly. If you can help us out, we'll buy one.
I'll totally like to have it. Yeah.
So I think for the pros and cons of the game, for me, the only cons that I would say, and it's kind of based on, based on preference, but first, having the weight and measurements not be, changeable. So you have to do kilograms. You have to do, you have to do the metric system.
So then it makes you have to go on your phone or find a calculator or whatever.
Which is what I did. I'm sitting there okay, how much do I weigh? What is the...
It's an inconvenience. Not being able to just quickly switch it over.
And there's no option to change it. So even though we're playing, and at first I thought maybe it was the profile you're using, it would adjust, but we're playing from our US profiles. We have European accounts on the Switch, but we are playing through the US ones.
Yeah. And another con that I had,
which we haven't talked about yet,
which we didn't show you guys yet, but I think it's kind of a big con for me, is the fact that you can't take screenshots and you can't take video in the game at all, which is kind of a bummer, because a lot of times, what we find is when we're playing together, when we see the scores come up, we'd love to be able to take a picture and we'll show you right now. It might be blocked by the provided by Nintendo, but we could show you up at the top.
So even trying to take a picture of just the main screen right now, if I press the button, it says unable to take capture right now, which...
So then you can't share your progress with your friends on social media, and you can't share your progress with your friends in your house either, because for us, if we do a workout together, we can kind of compare, and it would be great to have those screen captures to kind of track our progress as we go on from the day we started and a month later, how how many more punches we're hitting and stuff like that. So that's kind of a bummer. There is the graph in the game that shows you like how many calories you're burning per day, but I still think like it would have been great to be able to actually like be able to take pictures or video.
And one of the coolest things about the Switch is being able to share images on social media, because we love checking out your guys' screenshots and when you guys are playing your games on Twitter, and also some of our followers have really funny videos of like some great moments. So it's great to be able to scroll through, and I feel like a game, especially if you're playing by yourself with this, it's easier to kind of also like keep updating, like post every day. Here's my workout, you know, and we could all share a hashtag and work out together. So I feel like that's a missed opportunity. Maybe that's something that'll change, but it's a weird. It's a weird thing to I really hope change.
They update it, because it would be great, especially for us to keep track with each other. For, you know, if we had the screen captures, we could put it up every day and kind of like help each other stay motivated, so we could keep doing it and not just be the resolution that ends on January 15th or whatever, that we could keep going throughout the year.
Real quick, Becky says she honestly loves it. She doesn't think anything's 100% accurate, but it's great. She also loves that it tracks all the female stuff as well, and there are challenges that keep you motivated with others. So maybe that is something we should have to look into.
Great. I've been just trying to use, because I am trying to like get fit this year, like get back to being fit.
She said it was 180 for the Fitbit Charge 1, but she's had it for 2 years and it's been well worth it. It's an investment.
Okay, my birthday's in April.
Yep.
Wink, wink. so maybe I'll have to suck it up and get one. I see someone was talking about the fact that the Fitbit actually tracks your sleep. Part of me would love that, because I'm really bad. Like, I wake up a million times a night, so it would be nice to be able to track my sleep.
Yeah.
But at the same time, having a thing on my arm, like, I don't even like wearing socks when I sleep, so I don't know if it would bother me and I wouldn't be able to, like, because the thing would be on me. But I don't know.
Also, real quick too, another thing that just again, the cons aren't really that big of a deal, except for the motion one, the images one. The other, that's a sad thing for me.
Yeah.
But the measurements one, really, you know, you just have to do the calculations.
And basically, you're doing it whenever at the beginning of the game, you're making your calculation for your height and your weight. But as it goes on, you kind of input your goals whenever you want to change it. So it's not something you have to be checking all the time.
One thing that we haven't really gotten a chance to 100% test, but from last night, so like how we just played right now, where I joined in a second player with my Switch account. If I go to my profile right now, it's not going to show that I've worked out today. So even though I just did a full workout with Felia, it's not going to show that I've done the workout myself.
Yeah. Which we're going to test that a little bit.
I could test that right now while we talk.
Okay. Because I wonder if there's any variations, like if it will register if you're playing on a different Switch, like if you have a second copy and you play on a different Switch.
But we can't link online to each other.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, so I'm loading it up right now. I just want to check, but that's just to keep in mind. So if you do share, like in the household, you know,
you're sharing the one with the multiple profiles.
Yes, and if you want to keep track of your own, like it does show us how many punches we've thrown, but I'm going to go right now and let's see. Yeah, there is no workout today. I'm going to switch over. So here is my file right now.
Because if you guys remember, when we were playing, when you're playing two-player, it does have you register the profile. So what would have been great is so that it actually links to your game and shows you what you've done for the day, but it doesn't. Yeah,
because right now it shows I did 0 calories, and that 30 minutes was not 0 calories.
Burned 312 calories.
So if you're going to plan on sharing this with somebody in the same household, it's almost better to just stick on one console then, so that one person's unlocking everything and everybody else could join in as the second player. That would be my recommendation, because so at least that way we're not going to, we played on my profile next, you know, we just be earning the same stuff that you've already earned, song-wise, outfit-wise. So it's almost better to just kind of stick on one profile.
And I guess, like, if you're like us, my goal is to become a little bit more fit, but you're pretty much, like, good. You have a really good metabolism, so you don't have to lose weight or anything. So what we would do is you would just play on my file as a second player, and we'll unlock it through mine.
Actually, I'm gonna go back into yours real quick, because Smith Wrestling said, what's the difference between free training and basic training?
Okay.
So we're going to show that real quick. Nick is right. I am 12 after all. That is very true.
And Chicago, I wonder if they're bringing out different fit games. I would love that. I really
do a series of it.
Yeah, I really love the updates that they made from the Wii Fit into the fitness boxing. I would love to see, like you said, different types of workouts that go along with this series. It would be great.
So the basic training, I guess, so there's Joy-Con safety.
Here's how to hold your Joy-Con controller.
So she's going to show you how to hold the Joy-Con controller. I'm just going to skip through it real quick.
Put the Joy-Con in your palm. You want to hold just one. All right. You can use your thumbs.
So you're going to be kind of holding it like that, pressing L and R with your thumbs. So the Joy-Con safety, there is a tutorial, which I think is from the beginning of the game. So if you played the beginning of the game, it just kind of it's like it's a little routine. I think it's like 2 or 3 minutes long, and it's quick punches, like just kind of get you used to the rhythm. And then the punches and movement is what we showed before, but it's going to show you how to do the moves. And you could actually, I know our image is blocking it, but you see where it says X, press the change stance right beneath where I am right now. You could go from orthodox to southpaw, which is basically going like this,
left or right.
to go like this.
Basically, which is your dominant stance.
And you could also use buttons to zoom in if you wanted to zoom in, and circle your trainer. So if you wanted to see like what it looks like from the side and how, you know, kind of...
A. Smith Wrestling is saying they should make a Switch game where you work out with the Animal Crossing characters. That would be so cool.
That would be awesome.
Especially if you could make the punching bag Marshall. No, I won't go that far. Okay,
the free training is what we just did, but then single player, see, it says a customizable exercise. So you can work out to a song, choose it by goal or stretch. If we work out to a song, we'll just do Shut Up and Dance. And then you could actually go through and see how many stars you've unlocked for these exercises, and it tells you on the right underneath our trainer what you're going to be doing within those exercises. So you can actually, like this one, defensive combo, looks like there's the blue symbol where it looks like you're going to have to duck like this. So there's going to be, as you get more of these, you're going to kind of...
So if you're a completionist, another way you can go about doing it is just actually tackling each one by one and trying to get through all of them.
So you can't play them from the beginning. Earn 2 stars in the above exercise to unlock. So you pretty much are unlocking as you go along. So defensive combo 1, we have to play before we get defensive combo 2. So you do have to, so you can't jump ahead. It's going to kind of teach you and get you used to the exercise. So by the time you get to the advanced ones, you're prepared for it.
And I see Shadow Knight is asking, can you set how long your daily workout is, like you did with the free training? Yes, you can.
I'll show you that right now. Sorry, just real quick, there's also intensity. High and low intensity. You could actually press the X button and change whether you want to do a straight combo, high or low, and there's actually a different amount of stars. So the stars do change. So based on, so you could actually go through and earn stars again by playing high intensity when the low intensity is too easy for you.
Do the low intensity to begin with, and once you get used to the moves and the rhythm, then you kick up the intensity.
So I like it tells you exercise streak 2 days. So it does tell you like, yay, 2 days.
We're doing it, guys.
So daily workout.
Good evening.
Basically, you set a goal in the beginning. You'll do like a short tutorial, and then you'll set a fitness goal. So there you're seeing you could change fitness goal. You can set if you're what you're gonna focus on, and then if you go in there as well, what part of your body you're gonna focus on, and then you can choose your duration, what your fitness goal for the day is gonna be.
Including stretches.
Yes. So you can do 15 minutes, you can do 45 minutes, depending on how much time you have, and also your fitness level as you increase, as you get better.
This one says 45 minutes, a vigorous exercise that ends when you say so.
Woo!
So I guess they're pretty much planning on you passing out by the end of this one.
I will tell you, my hair, like right here, is just drenched with sweat. It's gross, but it's real.
And you can also adjust this. So your daily workout, you can adjust. So if you and when you click begin workout, it'll let's see. So this is kind of showing you what you're going to be doing. So on the right, let's see, if I press Y, again, you could change your default if you want to have the default images. As you guys saw when they were scrolling through, the colors are better, I feel, because at least you can kind of tell by color. But imagine like if we change this to glass, all the things are match that.
You have to like really focus on what you're doing, because they're all going to be glass, but you're going to see the different icons.
So you're going to pay attention to the little J in the glove. So I feel like the default's the best. And as you saw, we can also change the background. But here's your workout. You could and you're gonna. This is what you're gonna be going through for your 35 minutes.
Yeah.
You could also press the X button to shuffle the songs. So you could keep pressing X if you want to, change songs around.
Of something, yeah.
And then let's see if you press the help button.
And as you guys were seeing, as you work out, you unlock stuff, including different songs, different routines, different outfits for your different instructors. So there's a lot to unlock and there's a lot to work on.
Andy says Felia's a hot mess and her hair's still on point.
Oh, thank you, Andy.
And
it's not getting puffy yet.
A Smith Wrestling, yes, you can turn the stretches off. So you don't have to do the stretches if you don't want to. If you have your own stretching routine you'd rather do, you can do that as well.
That's a good idea. That's one other con that I will say that I'm a little disappointed in. I wish there was more stretches. Like with the Wii Fit, there was an array of stretches, so you could do all stretch if you were having like a particularly painful day. You could do all stretch, but I guess since it's focused on boxing, the stretch is kind of focused on your upper arms and stuff. But I do wish there was a kind of a combination of stretches, because in the daily workout, they'll give you the same stretch every time. At least so far, I haven't unlocked any other stretches. I hope there's other stretches, but I don't think that there is.
Well, Smith Wrestling says he usually does yoga, which is a fantastic way to do stretches too.
Definitely.
So, but those, I think that's pretty much the only things I would say that, like are kind of weird about the game. And those are things that could also be fixed. I mean, an update could fix, taking pictures and changing your measurements, going from the metric system to taking that on or off. And fixing your profile. Those are things hopefully that get fixed, but it's, But overall,
I will say that I love the game.
Yeah, me too.
I love the representation that's in this game with all your instructors. There's all different body types. You can change the skin tone. You can change the hair. You can get different personalities. If you kind of get bored with one trainer, you can kind of switch it up with another trainer. Yeah. And I love that there's so many options for that. And there's also a lot of unlockables with the trainers as well. Each trainer has their each particular unlockable, which I really like.
Yeah, the customization, it makes it, it feels like your own. And, and there's still, I'm going to take a look real quick how many songs we have, but there are 3 pages of songs, I believe, on here. Where is that? Data, right?
And like we were saying before, we did 35 minutes of workouts, and the estimated calorie burn for that was like over 250 calories, which is great for half an hour. Trust me, I've tried to do that before with other workouts. I used to have like the little bike. We put it in storage. I used to have the little bike. It would take me so long to get to 100 calories. Yeah. Literally, like the fact that we got over 200 calories in half an hour is great.
Yeah, that's fantastic.
I love it. That makes me feel like I'm getting a bang for my time, because especially for adult gamers, we all know time is limited. So to be able to get a really good workout in half an hour is amazing.
I think if you were a fan of the Wii Fit, I think you're gonna find fitness boxing a great addition for your Switch library. I think if you didn't like the Wii Fit, if you thought it was just like a gimmicky exercise tool, this is not going to convince you otherwise. So if you weren't a fan of the Wii Fit, I wouldn't recommend this for you. But if you did enjoy the Wii Fit, to me, it's an exercise that, as we said before, you kind of get what you put into it.
Definitely.
So the more you're bopping, the more you're throwing punches, the more you stick with it, the more you'll see results. The more effort
you put behind the punches, the more you activate your core and twist. And you'll see the instructor like gives you cues, like when you duck and then do your uppercut, whatever that is, jab, whatever the name is.
Uppercut.
When you do your twists and stuff like that, and really focus on form, you're getting a lot more workout in the actual move. So it depends on what you put into it. Yeah. As with any workout, it's what you put into it.
Yeah, I think so. But I think being able to do it with a friend, having a little unlockables, even if it's just like cosmetic clothes to put on your trainer, it's still something you could work towards. You'll see that, oh, I got to get to 3,000 punches. So it encourages you to keep doing more boxing. Being able to unlock harder exercises makes you you could track your progress that way.
I like that they give you every day you get a new daily workout. So if you don't want to go through and try to figure out what routine you feel like doing, they'll generate a new one every day for you. So you could just log in every day and do your daily workout, and that's it. And again, the menus are really quick, which I like.
Yeah, I feel like I see Shannon says he likes the multiplayer. I feel like it's the same for me too, because again, the multiplayer really because I didn't play this until last night. Like last night was the first time I played this.
You were surprised by how tough it is.
I've been trying to go through my backlog on the Switch, so I was like, I'll play that later. And then when you were exercising, we said, okay.
I'll sit there and watch.
I'll sit and watch. And then Felia was doing it, and we said, okay, let's try the multiplayer before today, so we're not going into this fresh. And we did every single type of multiplayer there. You know, again, I mean, we... and
we were sweating.
We were sweating. We did everything. We tried the combo one, the tandem one, which you guys saw today, and we did the one-on-one boxing one. Which again, once you learn the moves, it's easier. It looked more confusing, but like you'll be literally ducking as your partner is throwing punches, and as long as everything registers, you'll be ducking, weaving, throwing punches back, and you each have the HP meter. So it's a kind of fun way to be able to get a workout in, listen to a good song, and you don't have to you're not fighting each other. You're just looking at the screen and just following the commands. And the better you are.
If you like games like the dance games and stuff, you'll definitely like it because it's very similar to all of the dance games with the timing and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So it makes it feel like fun. That's the one thing with this fitness boxing. It definitely makes your workout feel like fun, and they do it in small chunks where you don't really realize, especially like the 3-minute chunks, you don't realize you're working out. When they do the 9-minute chunks, you'll feel it.
Yeah.
But at least you could watch the time. You can kind of rally with your buddy and
pass that on your partner, and then push you back up, and then get back into the routine if you feel like it.
Yeah.
Yeah. But so I would, and again, the price point is $49.99. So if that is too steep for you, you can hold off for a sale. But I wouldn't pass it up. But if $49.99 is too much for you, definitely I would hold out for a cheaper price too, I would say.
Yeah, if you're looking for something fun to play, to get back into fitness, I would recommend it. If you don't want to get too intense too quickly, this is a good way to go.
Yeah, I think so. I think especially with New Year's resolutions, everybody wants to lose weight and get fit and exercise more. Especially being a video game, I always find, again, going back to the Wii Fit, I always found that the Wii Fit kept me motivated because I was going back for stamps, I was going back for mini games, and being able, and we still use and have our little Wii Fit meters that catch our steps.
We track our steps with the Wii Fit meter.
Still, even though we don't even play the Wii Fit anymore on the Wii U, we just have the meter because it always feels like when I would look down, I'd be like,
I kind of miss the Wii Fit meter with this.
Now you got to get
boxing.
Like Becky was saying, you got to get a Fitbit now.
Yeah, I'll have to get a Fitbit. Birthday.
But I felt like when you're doing real life stuff and then being able to incorporate your real life activities into a video game, it's great motivation because then it's really on to you how much, I remember on the Wii Fit had where you would, once you scan in your tracker, your character would you could go and do a tour of an area.
Yeah.
So you only go as far as you're actually walking in real life, so you have to walk more to be able to unlock outfits.
To walk more.
So
I see real quick, Shadow Knight said if you want to get fit, I find the price it's an investment. You have to look at it that way. Got to spend the money to be able to reach your goals.
Very true.
That's another thing. So the price point is $49.99, but if you already have your Switch, that's all you need. There's no equipment. There's no stretch bands. There's no weights to buy. There's literally nothing.
You don't need weights at all for this.
It's just your body, the movements, as much effort and intention and power you put behind the moves, you're going to get that back. So even though it feels like a big investment, a lot of times with other workouts, if you're really trying to get fit, a lot of times things will try to different programs will try to sell you stuff. There's always a new stretch band you gotta buy or a new thing.
I remember buying the Ab Lounge back in the day.
Oh, you bought an Ab Lounge?
I bought the like 10 years ago. We bought an ab lounge in the house where you had to sit down in it. It was like a hammock that you pulled your body
the thing that you got to do the push-ups on.
It was the thing where it was like this and you laid in it and then you would you had to pull the back forward, move your legs up and you sandwich yourself.
Oh my god!
It didn't work. Ridiculous. We returned it, but yeah, that was a couple $100. Yeah, we had an ab lounge. My family, we bought an ab lounge.
Great.
I think it took me 4 hours to build it.
I love it.
Which was the workout in itself.
And then you gotta unbuild it to send it back.
Yeah, it was more of a workout, bringing it back to Walmart, being like, this, done, and they put on the pile of all the other ones that were returned.
Yeah.
So I think that's a great
point, Shadow
very
Knight.
great point. It is an investment,
And once you have the game, you have all that you need to get a serious workout in.
And again, if you have a friend or family member who wants to get fit too, it's a great way to just be like, here's a controller, stand next to me, and let's just punch for 20 minutes. And but it is, and it does get a sweat. And it makes you feel good.
And if you think about Marshall in there, you'll get even better punches to happen.
So I see. So Smith Wrestling was asking, what is our favorite plushie back there, Pokemon wise? Pokemon plushie we have.
Pokemon plushie. I think my favorite is our Pikachu, a couple's Pikachu. It's right behind your head if you duck down.
Oop.
We have a couple. It was a special one that's. I'll get it. I'll try not to ruin the whole thing. Can it?
It's gonna knock.
It's gonna knock everything down. I'm surprised we were able to do this entire fitness routine without plushies falling. But it's a double Pikachu with a heart in the middle. That's my favorite. That's my favorite. I always love things that come in couples that are all kissy and cute. Literally, in all our plants. I have little fairy characters of little animals, and they're all I always buy 2 so they could be kissing.
Yeah. And I don't know which one. I kind of like the 20th anniversary Mew, because I remember it was an adventure trying to find that because it was so hard to get, calling GameStops, and then I always liked Mew.
That was such a pain.
I see Mouse asking, how is Hara doing? Hara is fantastic. I have not evolved Hara. I did evolve the Rattata that I got. I think that was from Shadow Knight, right? I think Shadow Knight gave me the Rattata. I evolved him to a shiny
Raticate.
Thank you, Raticate.
The red Raticate.
And he follows me around too. So
he's part of your
he's part of my
team now.
I have shiny Raticate, and then my the shiny Vulpix Hara has not evolved, and I don't think I want to.
And I finished Pokemon. I am on to the Super Trainer part of it.
Yeah, you're
now.
a post game, and I still have to finish the trainers. Last gym. Princess Becky, yes. My parents, we did get the present. It was my mom wrote a book in 1994, and we decided to when I was a little baby, when a little Danny,
little boy.
And 24 years later, we fully illustrated and made a hardcover book of her children's book. From scratch. She had no idea we were doing it.
We did all the illustrations, all the setup.
We
literally got it printed.
My dad gave us all of her notes, so we had her story and her notes. He snuck it out of the house and gave it to us, and we used that. And we developed the story. We incorporated me, my little brother, my mom, my dad. We were characters in the book, so it had a personal connection to it. And she was floored.
She loved it.
She cried. She cried when she opened it. She read it. It was very, very, very sweet moment.
We don't have a copy because we gave her the one copy, but eventually we want to make a second copy, and when we do, we'll definitely show you guys.
Yes, I'm gonna. If we could maybe we could get me borrow it from her and bring it in to show you guys. Oh yeah, we could do that.
Yeah, I do want to get a copy and have her sign it.
Yes,
though.
me too.
That'd be pretty cool.
So
that is fitness boxing for the Nintendo Switch.
Provided by Nintendo, so thank you Nintendo for making us sweat.
If you guys have any other questions about this game, or if you want support for your own fitness journey coming up this year, hit us up on social media. I am trying to get fit. I'm working on it. I'm on the way on my journey, and it's going well. So if you need some support, let's
motivate each other.
Yes.
Hit
us up at NTDO Power Couple.
Real quick, Flame Beacon I see was asking about Cappy, our ghost.
Oh yeah.
Cappy in the corner. We got from Nintendo New York, actually. He was at the store. That is the Ghost Cappy before he turns into Mario's hat.
Yeah.
So he was from Nintendo New York. One of our newest additions. We redid the back. I know some of it might look like the Pokemon are still here and stuff.
Yeah, but
Animal Crossing are now up here with the big guys.
You can see a lot more of the plushies. We took out some of the other toys. We had like
I actually slide over so you can see. This is our Nindy section right here, where we have like Hollow Knight, we have Shovel Knight and Shield Knight, we have Owl Boy here, Sonic, Rabbids.
King Koopa himself and all the Koopalings, which
the
I
bad
personally
guys.
love. All the bad guys are Yoshi, Little Yoshi Island, all the Mario characters,
Pokemon,
all the Animal Crossing.
We have Zelda, we have Pikmin,
Yokai Watch,
and Splatoon.
And a whole shelf of Splatoon.
We'll have to take more pictures and show you guys more pictures like of them in depth. But yeah, so that's
not all the plushies we have, but that's all we could fit.
That's all we could fit. Yes, and there's Final Fantasy plushies as well, the 30th anniversary. Plushie, we have Spyro back there, Worms, Dragon's Cafe, Little Shadow the Hedgehog.
We love plushies. We have a problem.
Yeah, Shovel Knight and Hollow Knight. Hollow Knight is on my list to clear from my backlog.
Yeah.
So. But that is our stream for today. We're gonna go shower up and pass out, I think.
Thank you guys for joining us to check out Fitness Boxing.
We missed you guys like
for doing the workout with us. That was amazing.
That was awesome. That motivated us too, knowing that you guys are doing it. I'm like, okay, I can't give up halfway through. You guys are doing it as well now. I gotta keep up.
And as you can see, we weren't perfect, but it's all about
a lot of
making
misses.
progress as you go on. Do what you do until you get better.
So again, our schedule is going to be a little different in 2019, just to avoid a burnout, and B, focus on creative stuff, because burnout is a real thing. I know there's a lot of YouTube people and Twitch people who talk about it. It does get to be a lot. We have had times in the past, because we are February is 3 years since we started the Power Couple. It'll be 3 years this February.
Yeah.
So we're almost a month away from doing this for 3 years.
Doing this for 3 years on top of day jobs to pay the bills. So I know, like, we do have people on social media, a lot of our friends sometimes think that we do this full time, and we do not. Sadly, not yet anyway. With your support, we could get there. So thank you guys for all your support. But we've been doing this 3 years now on top of day jobs, and it does take a toll. It's a lot of, we love doing it. That's why we do it. And we love spending time with our community. That's why we keep at it. But we do want to, like, not burn out and not.
We felt the burnouts before.
Definitely.
And we've had times where we were like, oh God, like I'm so tired, and then I don't ever want to hate doing this. Like that to me is something I want to avoid. If we're at a point where we're like, we're like on the verge of quitting, that's bad.
Yeah.
So I'd rather avoid that by taking some time off. So for those who are joining us, our schedule is going to be Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. We're going to be sticking with 3 days a week. If there's any changes, we'll be letting you guys know as on a weekly basis. If we have like a Nintendo event to go to on a Wednesday, then we'll adjust and maybe we'll make it up on a Tuesday or a Thursday. So there'll be adjustments, but we're trying to do 3 days a week. The other 2 days we could focus on just like doing the creative stuff. We have a lot of creative ideas.
Spending a little time together.
Yes, because a lot of the times we find that if we stream 5 nights a week, our weekends are usually like laundry and food shopping, and then then the week, because that's our So we're able to catch up on like doing the food shopping and doing our chores and stuff, so that our weekends are kind of more open to be free too. And to do things.
I see somebody's asking about, really quickly, the plushies. Which one did you want to know? Which plushie? The name of the character next to Reese. There's Cyrus.
And Kix.
There's Cyrus,
the skunk.
Reese, Kix. Yeah.
Fauna the deer. There's Rossetti up there. Rover
is in there. Bonnie is in there.
We love Animal Crossing.
Is in there. Timmy and Tommy. And then our little character guy, Animal Crossing guy. Kix, yes. Okay. So for 2019, we're going to be Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 8:30 p.m. Eastern. Thank you guys so much for joining us today. We missed you guys so much.
And for all your support. You guys sent us some sweet messages, and during the break, it was really touched our hearts. So it's really awesome. We're glad we were missed. We really missed you guys. Wednesday, we're going to be playing New Super Mario Bros. U Deluxe, which just came out, I think, just this Friday. Port of the Wii U version. The title is a mouthful. But we're going to be playing that on Wednesday. So it's going to be a lot of fun because we enjoyed it on the Wii U as a multiplayer game.
Yeah.
So we're going to be showing that off to you guys and playing a little bit and chatting with everybody. And then I think, like I said, Friday will be a game called Sheltered from Team 17. And then next week, we're going to try to start playing games with you guys again. We definitely want to play some Mario Kart or
we'll
Smash.
We'll have a schedule that we put up on social media as well for you guys.
Yeah. So you'll know in advance what games we're going to play.
If you don't already follow us, make sure you do on @NTDOPowerCouple on Twitter. We're always on there. Ask us anything you want about games you're interested in picking up. And I think that's it, you guys. I think we'll see you on Wednesday.
Yes.
Thank you so much to Nintendo for sending us Fitness Boxing. I've been really excited about this one. We're glad we could show it off to you. And thank you guys so much for hanging out with us as well. We missed you guys so much. And thank you, as always, for all of your support.
Yeah, so remember, guys, as always, gaming is better
together.
So until next time, guys, thanks for watching. We'll see you guys on Wednesday. Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye, guys.